All right, I think that's us there. Isn't it?
Hey, welcome everyone to Ready Play Go, where a group of streamers get together every week to play tabletop games. Myself, I'm B Fergie, along with What Up Maddie, Gladpuss, and our lovely but sadistic GM Rasha Lost. We won't be having Brewman Chew today because of different reasons and everything. It's short notice, but it happens.
I'll tell you the different reasons. There is a rule that I run whenever I host a game, and that rule is the getting laid rule. Because if you can go get laid, bye, see you when you come back when you're done. And Brewman Chew's partner moved in. So, Brewman has invoked the rule of getting laid. So, unfortunately, Brewman Chew is on a 404 error for adult reasons.
That's lovely. I was going to say, personal reasons or newlywed reasons, but hey, there's that. And now, let's meet our lovely cast. As I said, I'm V Fergie. You can find me everywhere, V Fergie, and everything. I don't really have any special announcements, so I'm going to go on to our lovely What Up, Maddie. Who are you, and where can we find you?
Well, how's it going, everybody? My name is Maddie. I do a lot of different stuff here on Twitch. Primarily, we've been doing a lot of games lately. We've been playing Ace Attorney. We've been getting through some Persona 4. Occasionally, you'll catch me streaming a bonus day or an off day with some of that new Fire Emblem that's come out. And then, obviously, you catch me here every week over at Ready Play Go. I'm actually back. I shouldn't say every week because I did miss last week. I went to a con, and that was a great time. So you can often catch me at IRL events as well. And you find me at What Up Maddie or Maddie Boy on pretty much every social media. So check me out.
Awesome. How was the con? Fun?
Good. Awesome. Excellent. It was my first time going to a con completely alone. And I have to tell you, that was an awesome experience because I had no obligations. I had nothing to do all day except whatever I wanted. And I found that unless I have a handler, I spend a lot more money doing than I should.
So now you're broke.
I'm not. No, but
yes.
Yeah. I had a good time though, so it was worth it.
I'm glad that you don't have the con pox. Moving on, as Paz did last session. And let's move on to our lovely Gladpuss. Who are you and where can we find you? And if you have any special announcements.
Hello, here am I. I'm Gladpuss. You can find me pretty much everywhere as Gladpuss. That's currently mostly Twitch and Twitter that I'm pretty active on. Occasionally active on Instagram, but not when I'm on holiday because I'm lazy. Okay. Yeah. Got nothing big going on at the moment that I can think of. I'm having a bit of a brain freeze day today, so I may fuck up, then just sit there and be like, So we'll see.
Awesome. I myself am suffering from some allergies because someone was mowing the grass yesterday and I had my window open and then it just started going. Then this one was all red. It's no longer all red because then I would more like a cyborg. So that might be cool, especially in this setting. But unfortunately, it is kind of normal now. So that's good. And last but not least, our lovely Rasha Lost. Who are you and where can we find you? And if you have anything going on special.
Nothing special. Just as always, window licking special because you know what I'm like. Otherwise, no. I haven't got anything planned. So, unfortunately, as we said this week, we have no Brewman Chew. There is only the lovely you guys in chat who have joined us. And there is a special someone who never chats in chat joined us this week. One of my lurkers.
Is that the one I'm under strict recommendation to tell? Do not be sending our DM distracting images, or at least not if you need to send them to me also. If you do, That'd be
Share
great.
Thank you.
Oh, she's gonna kill me.
That's lovely. I'm now curious, but I don't want in like. That's why I'm not checking my Discord like when we're live.
Right. So, context for you guys who don't know, me and Gladpuss finally met up for the first time in 10 years this weekend.
For a very civilized cup of tea and coffee.
And a
I
walk
bet it
around.
was highly civilized.
And a walk around Dan Summers, but you know, as you do.
As one does.
And game. And boys. No, at the works and other places and the food court.
All right.
This sounds really lovely.
Back on topic.
Right.
We went down
Okay.
the rabbit hole. Let me bring it back. Okay, now for our disclaimer. Shadowrun is a game of dark dystopian themes, and situations involved are not meant to be representative of healthy, normal behavior. The characters and NPCs may do troubling and disturbing things at times. If you feel uncomfortable at any time and need to step away, do not feel ashamed. While we appreciate your love and support, it should be more important than your own well-being, and we will likely be here when you get back. And also, we are not our characters, so please don't think that we're like our characters. Except for me, I am really like Clutch Bunny. So yes. And now for the shilling. As always, if you wish to support and help cover our cat costs, subscriptions, you now have the subscription button, and also biddies, because you could do the thing, physics happen to the cup, and then it's fun times. Also, if you cannot support in a non-monetary way, you can also share the stream with your friends, go to the local computer store and bring everything up on with Twitch TV Ready Play Go, or our YouTube, because we do have a YouTube. So yeah. So with that out of the way, and also we have a Patreon. Is going to be more to it, and we are also waiting for the emote to be approved, because it takes a little while with Twitch and also Better Twitch TV. It takes a while. So with that out of the way, let's start with the recap and take it away, Ratchalost.
Well, just before the recap, what I've got to say is I have a one-shot. And for anyone in the chat who wants to go subscribe to the Patreon, if you guys get in, I'm going to put your names into a hat and I'm going to pull them out at random, and we're going to see which 4 of you I can get into a one-shot at some point over the next coming weeks. If you're up for that, just pop all over onto the Patreon. I'm sure Matty will drop the link into the Discord.
I can get it there. So,
And it's just a one-time thing, but it's just there because I have a bit of time coming off of work, so I'll have some free time to do it. Right, game-wise. Okay, last week you were in a very strange situation because you went diving down the decks or diving your head down the toilet. Well, you weren't here, Matty, so we had to make an excuse why Paz wasn't here, and seasickness was a good excuse. So your head was either going to be over the bowels of the ship, which in all fairness makes it worse, or in the toilet in your cabin. In the toilet in the cabin made a better idea.
that sounded like a plan, honestly. I kind of was wondering if I was maybe having an adverse reaction to the antibiotics or something, because they gave me like 2 grams of antibiotics.
Mm.
You'll
It's that
cope.
or the coffee.
What?
It's that or the coffee. Yeah, it's a good point. You could be an
that's
allergic
fair.
reaction to the coffee, which
That's
you
fair.
gave him more of.
Well,
So we'll find out today if it's an allergic reaction to the coffee.
allergic to coffee, but maybe.
At least Clutch
Um,
got her toast. Something called toast.
Oh God, I forgot I actually made actual notes about last session. I wrote some good ass notes. God damn.
Last session or last session?
Last session, but also they were probably relevant to the last session that I wasn't at. So it's fine.
I
Alright.
actually got a notebook finally.
Yeah. I would just write my notes on my notes section of my character sheet.
Yeah.
I got the digital.
Right.
So,
Are you? How much of your notes have you got then?
so not that much actually. Not that much that's probably relevant still. Mostly just look for Marco, look in the Undercity. I got passwords written down. I know I have maps of ley lines on my comforter, which is rad. Oh, do comms work below deck? I guess I don't know that yet.
They did with a bit of work.
Okay. So I'll find that out.
Basically, at the start of last session, Cheshire and Clutch spent a fair chunk of time basically going, "Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?" Walking around the lower decks of the ship.
That's smart, honestly. Establish that shit works. How much time has passed? How long have I been sick?
Days.
Since
We
the-
spent one day fucking about, and then I don't know how long we've been in the underneath of the ship. I feel like it took us most of the episode, but I don't think we've actually been that long.
Okay. Oh wait. So
Uh,
did you guys do the whole plan with the mechanic?
Yes.
How'd that go?
Yes. We followed some mechanics around, got a lay of the land, and while following them around, Cheshire found a trail of blood leading to the engine rooms, which we followed with help of this strange stranger who inserted themselves into our investigation.
Who was this stranger?
I'm not really sure.
Someone that went by the code name Lady.
Codename Lady. Okay. I will hope to meet this person.
Well, I mean, you might.
Okay, that sounded like a suspicious. Well,
You currently
fun
have
story.
you currently have her tied up.
Yeah, she's currently unconscious and tied up.
All right, I got to catch up with this fucking crowd.
Oh, believe me, you'll catch up
Things
after you
happen.
finish praying to the porcelain goddess.
Yeah. I don't know where we're gonna tab back in, because as far as I know, we don't have comms that reach all the way.
You right. Well, let's start from here. So, as you guys know, you have Dahlia, Glad, and Clutch Bunny down somewhere in the low bowels of the ship with Lady, who is protesting to be let go. And in her throes of being let go, she has offered to bribe you to let her go. Now, initially, she's tried to bribe you with 500 new yen. That isn't going to work.
To split.
Yeah, that isn't going to work. I spoke to Courier Free, and I turned around and said that the group have spent more than that on coffee on the ship, and that they are a seasoned Shadowrunner, and resources would not be as tight as the character creation resources that they thought they had, because there was a miscommunication. So, Lady comes to you and she changes her tact. She tells you to pull out some cred sticks out of her pocket. There's 4. Yeah. 2,000 credits each. She'll stay in your company as long as you don't hand her over to the captain, and she'll leave at the next port.
I think we should hand her to the captain. She broke the one rule. There was one rule, she broke that one.
She
True.
didn't report a kill.
It wasn't report a kill. It was the fact that she was firing armor-piercing, depleting Sabut down in the fucking lower deck, because holes flood. Flooding equals the Titanic. And the Titanic's ass went in the air and came down in 2 halves.
True. maybe we could like spice it up and maybe like Comlink and then owe us a great favor. What do you think, Chess? I mean, don't get me wrong, Manuyin's good, but still, maybe spice it up a little bit.
I reckon the captain's going to give us a good favor if we bring in a troublemaker.
True. And we did record everything, so there's that too.
Hear the voice of Paz in your head. Tell the captain that she owes you 2,000 for turning her in.
Is Clutch holding the cred sticks at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
They
yeah.
are, however, encrypted.
And it's 2,000 each.
Mm-hmm. So there's 8,000 new yen in your hand, but it's encrypted. Encryption on cred sticks at this moment in time isn't easy to break. Even you will have a hard fucking time, and if you screw up, you know it'll wipe. Just making it to that deal is as sweet as you think it is. However, you've got to make a choice.
Cheshire's going to leave over to Clutch and be like, I know those are really tempting, but how about we hold on to those and we hold on to Lady and we bring her up to Paz and we see how Paz is doing and maybe see what Paz thinks after we've explained everything.
Just think of all the coffee, and we can get her more toast with this as well.
Clutch, if you need that many coffees, I can buy you some.
Well, you're right. Let's go see what Paz has to say.
Okay.
Fracking. So, Clutch will go and, where is Dahlia and all this? I know where they are, like, all out of character, but where are they in character?
Dahlia is currently with you, although you can see that she's going white in the face and getting a bit queasy. Unlike Paz, who is currently dark in the face because of lack of light.
Not sure exactly what happened just now, but my camera decided to just die.
I can see your teeth.
Hey!
And your eyes.
The whitest my teeth have ever been. All right. Just continue on.
I guess Dahlia is allergic to slugs. Doesn't seem like she's coping well with those slugs.
Do you know people?
I'm fine.
My feed.
That was everyone at once.
I'm gonna be quiet. You guys do your thing for a minute.
Oh, and out of character. Yeah, we also had a run in with some escargot, and like it was a bad thing. So yeah.
Big slug.
Big slug.
Big slug boy.
Hang on, I'm coming back.
All right, Mr. DM, what did you say?
I can't remember because I have limited attention span like a small child with no candy, and I've had a lot of coffee.
Oh, candy.
Dahlia went and basically said she was fine, and then went, okay, maybe not. You can tell she's getting worse. So the sooner you head up to somewhere where she can throw her guts up, the better.
All right.
Yeah, we might as well bring her up. She's not looking too good. She looks like green. Okay, so Clutch will
I'm putting some strong restraints on Lady. I don't trust her for shit. I'm gonna carry her up.
Oh, okay. So Clutch will like, all right, and then we'll I guess help escort Dahlia if she's like, kind of there.
Yeah.
Pat, and hopefully not get shot in the nuts.
That is a danger.
I'm going to just do this. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything, Miss Dahlia. So, Sister Dahlia, yeah, there we go. Then I guess we'll head up to Az.
All right.
You think she'll let me try some of that toast?
Probably. I don't know what it is.
I don't either. Dahlia.
Did it cost a lot?
Surprisingly, more than you would think. I was told that it's like bread.
Oh.
So yeah, that's.
Hmm.
I've tried the soy bread, but never like bread. So yeah.
I didn't know there was a bread. What's it made of? Is it not made of soy?
So yeah, we'll see.
I'm very curious.
Same. So I guess we'll like start escorting and everything.
Yeah. Do you need us to roll anything?
No, I think you're all right on that one. To be fair.
Backtrace. Where we came from.
No, I think you're all right on that one.
What's up?
You know where you are roughly. Plus, don't forget that Clutch had his deck on him, and the
Clutch,
deck was
yeah.
mapping. So you've got a map. You can follow the map back. But as you leave the lower deck, you do hear another.
Ooh.
Oh, frack.
I
Shit's
think there's more of those slugs.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Hopefully, Paz is better so she can help because.
Yeah.
So,
Especially if Dahlia's out for the count, we're gonna need someone to help. Although it did only take 2 shots for that slug, although with like the bad bullets. So I don't know how tough they really are.
I gotta know more about this slug. What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm really
All right.
excited to find out about this slug.
one thing we forgot until like we got into everything is like, yeah, giant slug. Don't worry, Paz. We'll fill you in like in character, and it's gonna be a blast. So
I'm excited.
Yeah.
So we park Dahlia in her room and
Mhm.
go to check on Paz. Still carrying Lady. Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah. Paz gets up and answers the door. Just disheveled as all hell. What? Huh?
Hi, Paz. Ooh, you look a lot less pale. Are you feeling
You will still, for the record, you will still be slightly out of it, but you get in your sea legs, as it were.
Ouch. All right, I'm coming around a little bit.
Yeah. It takes time to get used to motion sickness. Wow, that looks like hangover hair.
I was born in the middle of the country. What the fuck am I doing out here on the water?
It is kind of wobbly and weird. Yeah.
This is miserable.
But hey, at least you're still alive and all.
Yeah, that's fair. For at least a little while, anyway.
So
Oh, I brought a friend. Can we come in?
Girlfriend.
Oh God. Yeah. Come on. Before anyone sees.
All right. I'm gonna just put her on the floor.
and a dilemma too. So yeah.
Yeah. Also, Dahlia's next door, but I think she's not feeling too well.
Oh
You
God,
hear
she's seasick too.
loud-
I think
Yeah.
she had some bad snails.
Yeah.
She's doing this.
She got that rainbow barf. Beautiful. Oh God, did she catch what I got?
I think this might be slug induced.
Wait,
So, you
I
know
have several
how...
questions.
Okay, you ask questions, I'll tell things.
Okay. Slug?
Yes, like really big. Like really big. Very
Whoa.
gross.
Second point
Very
of order.
gross.
Second point of order.
Yeah.
Did Dahlia get all slimy? Yeah. Gonna enjoy that one later.
Oh,
Remind me to mess with her about that later.
I believe very slightly out of character. I'm not sure about. Did we all get some stuff on us or no? I can't remember. Out of character.
I can't remember.
It's funnier if it was just
Probably,
Dahlia.
like, I think me and you, Clutch, we would have like shed that on the walk up again. Lady is definitely still covered in gunk.
Yeah.
All I can imagine is just you guys popping a slug and just hiding behind Dahlia as she comically gets covered and you just poke your heads out.
Because if memory serves, Lady is the one that got the most of the slime and not.
so Lady and Brew are both covered in slime.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Awesome.
IRL as well.
Also, third point of order. Who sent me this toast?
Oh, that would be me. How is it?
She goes up and just hugs you. Thank you. Gentle bunny. Good bunny. Soft bunny. I haven't had toast in like 20 years.
What is it?
Yeah, I've never had it. I just heard that like it was good for like.
You don't know what toast is?
No.
Oh God! All right, so she's gonna rip a piece in half and give one half to each of you. Just wait, stand next to each other. Just please,
Okay.
just for me. Just indulge me on this one. All right.
Okay.
She's gonna push you two like heads so close together and just hold you on each side of the head and just eat it.
Okay.
It's crunchy and slightly chewy.
Yeah.
That's real bread.
This
It
is
definitely. It's got more going on than the soy stuff.
plus like takes a little bite, then he just like shoves it all in his mouth. This is like better than the coffee.
Oh yeah, you could dunk this in the coffee.
You guys are geniuses.
Was that not what you said? I would.
Me? No, I was just eating this shit.
Oh,
It's genius.
I'm gonna try that later.
Definitely something to look forward to.
All right,
Uh, So yeah,
fun aside.
then
Fun aside. Who's this? I'm just
Oh,
gonna
this-
point to that lady.
Oh, right. Okay. This is Lady. But also you remember Dave Davy, the first mate? That guy that got shot in the nuts?
Yeah.
That's also her. Him? Not sure. But then turned into this person instead. And apparently the real Dave Davy is locked up somewhere.
Tied up in a hotel somewhere.
Tied up in a hotel somewhere. So she kind of like tied up Dave Davy and then has been impersonating him and then came along to help us, I guess, but didn't really help much and instead fired the bullets that we're not supposed to have. She fired 2 of them, which I guess it did kill the giant slug, but also really could have probably dealt with the slug without armor-piercing bullets, seeing as it didn't really have any armor. It was a slug.
It feels like that would be the opposite of effective. It's almost like they
Yeah.
don't work against soft targets as well. Why does she have those?
I don't know. I don't know at all.
Right.
I think we should hand her over to the captain because I think for someone who broke the one rule that is on the ship, which is like shooting the bullets, I don't really want her on our team.
Yeah, And also, if
Dahlia's crazy enough with the guns already, but at least she followed the rule.
right, but anyway, they've offered us some breadsticks
Oh yeah.
if we don't hand her over to the captain. And
Hence the dilemma.
yeah,
Okay. She'll approach Lady and just kind of, is Lady just like what? Just sitting on the floor?
Yeah.
All right.
Restrained.
Okay. So she'll just kind of go up and crouch in front of Lady and say, so what's your deal? You know, you're kind of not supposed to have that shit on here. And she
Lady
just
has also been shot in the lady nuts.
shot in the nuts. That's true.
yeah.
So is she being quiet or is Rack not paying attention?
She's being quiet
Okay.
because I'm presuming so you didn't get interruption all the time, and the GM didn't have to do any work. You'd have ball gagged her.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
I guess it's like one of Clutch's like socks or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably.
Oh, that's just that'd almost be torture if it wasn't just so fucking funny. So I guess then Paz will undo the gag and be like, so what's your deal?
Fucking let me go, because if I get caught, I'm fucking dead.
All right, that's a good way to start a conversation. At least we know we kind of have you by the nuts. Literally, was it your nuts I touched earlier? This is irrelevant. This is not important.
Did you tie her legs?
Yeah.
Okay, let's just have a look.
All right.
Are you standing over her?
I'm kind of crouched in front of her, yeah.
I need to actually check something because I can't remember how Courier built the character sheet, but I know it's got a lot of tricks.
All right.
Okay, so character sheet. What's that? Pop the option. Pop out. Wicked. Bizarre. Okay, skills. And how did you tie them?
So I went for probably the plastic ties on the legs and then the better ones on their hands.
Right. So let's see. Four dice. No situational mod. Actually, make that redo that because situational modifier -2 because you have got them tied up really fucking well. Ooh, one success. Okay, cool. Would people like to make a judge intentions check for me -2?
Judge intentions -2. No, that's not typing that correctly. Okay. 5 successes.
Okay, you can tell she's breaking some of the ties on the legs.
All right. Let me see here.
Is it through Rack that I can hear the really
Yes,
loud?
that is through me. You can hear that. Give me a second.
Okay. I was kind of wondering about that.
Sorry about that,
yeah.
guys.
Me a little bit.
So in that case, considering I know what's happening here, I would kind of just like to look her right in the eye and think, you know, you fucked up, right? Just tell her, see, I was going to hear you out, but you can't listen for shit. And I'll just put a hand on her shoulder and cast knockout.
Gone. Because she's still got some damage on her, so she's out.
All right. Well, I was gonna hear her out, but now she's definitely going to the captain.
Right?
Damn it! I was trying to do a thing where we like pretend like we're gonna work with her, and then she gives us the money, and then I knock her out, and we bring her to the captain anyway. That's fucking 2,000 credits I'm never getting back.
Do you
Well,
see that
you
out
know-
loud?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Does she have any kind of data pad or anything on her? I guess does she have anything on her that we could use to decrypt the?
Right, not on her.
Okay. So
And
no
obviously
reason to.
You've no way of decrypting them.
All right.
You know, they're beyond your team's skill, and for what it costs to decrypt them, it would cost more to decrypt them than it would do to get the 2,000.
So what you're saying is we can essentially keep it as pay data and sell it to somebody for like 500 credits each who can decrypt it.
You could try. You will also turn around and say they'll tell you to fuck off because it's not worth their time.
Somebody who's sufficiently good at it. I'm just saying it's possible.
It's possible.
Can you
try.
track cred sticks?
No.
Okay.
Not these ones.
Okay.
Maybe we could sell them to the captain, and the captain can decide whether she wants to try and get them decrypted.
That's not a bad idea. Yeah. I hear Rack was a little confused there. He was wondering, well, can we track these ones?
No, you can't.
Okay. I like Rack is just maximum comfy over there.
Rack's
glad to know-
comfy because the spider's out.
Yeah, that's fair. The less I see of that thing, the happier I am.
It's in a cage. I'm not getting
There's
out.
a fucking spider in my corner too. Ah, go away.
Mine'll eat yours.
Please, by all fucking means. I'm less scared of bigger ones because I can see them easier.
Yeah, that's the reason why I
Same.
got mine.
All right,
Okay.
so yeah, I guess
So
in
you
that
have to
case,
see the captain.
bind her up a little more strongly now. Like
Okay.
bind her legs all the way up before we go.
Wow.
Just
I'm gonna need
comically.
to buy more of these. Right.
Or I'll just take. I have 5 bolas. I'll take my 5 bolas and just wrap them all the way up her legs.
Okay.
Scratch that. I'll use 2 of them to do that. I want to have some on me in case.
Fair enough.
But she'll just sit and watch y'all tie her up, just kind of like littering, kind of like, going like, so we're gonna give her over to the captain now.
Well, if she would have worked with us, I might have heard her out. But at this point, it's just the principle of the matter.
She seemed like trouble, honestly.
Clutch, I know you really like these cred sticks. We'll try to get something out of the captain for it.
I mean, just
Well-
look at them. They're so sexy and just waiting for us to spin them.
I know they're saying clutch, spend me clutch.
They really are.
Hang on to them. We'll see if the cap wants to buy them at discounted price. You can have my share. And if anything else, maybe she'll have something for us in exchange for turning her in instead of taking the money.
I mean, we could always torture her, but it might be better if we, turn her over to the captain, and then the captain can do that sort of thing.
Seems a little bit over our head.
Yeah. And I'm more of a lover, not a torturer.
Is Sister Talia with us?
No. No,
Damn
Sister
it.
Talia is not with you.
Sister Talia just kind of, for some reason she doesn't know, her head just tingled and she perked up.
And she thought to herself, some credit sticks are going up someone's ass today.
I don't know why. All right. I guess let's take her to the captain then.
Okay.
Yeah.
God damn, you're strong. God
Yeah.
damn.
She's like,
Have you not
70%
noticed
metal.
this before?
It's every time just woo.
It's just a wonder watching.
Did a
you.
little-
And you should see the vibrate function I also have.
Yeah, it's like Devil May Cry 5. She just holds up her arm and just zzz.
I
Right.
wonder if I can get that option.
You already do have that option. You've got cybernetic arms, don't you?
No, I think I only have the spurs.
Oh, well, okay, you don't have that option. Oh, well.
Damn. Work on it.
I went for the dick, okay? Priorities. Gotta have my
can we
priorities
please?
straight.
Can I please just? Can that be your epitaph when the time comes? I went for the dick. What can I say? I hope I'm described as. I hope that's on my tombstone one day.
Fucking will be if you die before me and I get to America with a can of spray paint.
I'll allow it. I will put a proviso in
You've
my
no
will that
choice,
if
you're
Rack,
dead.
I put a proviso in my will that if Rack modifies my headstone, leave it as it is.
I'll do it on the back to not offend your family.
Oh, that's. I'm glad one of us cares about such a thing.
Your future children in mind.
There you go. That's fair. That's nice. That's very kind of you.
Okay, so let's continue on. So you get up to the captain's quarters, and she answers the door. What, Jims?
Hi. You know Dave Davey,
Mm-hmm.
your first mate?
Yep.
Do you recognize this thing? Boomf.
The one who's been impersonating it since he got fucking drunk and came onto the ship in London.
Yes.
And you.
She fired 2 bullets in below decks.
Not
While
just
we were
bullets.
hunting the slugs. Yes, the fancy bullets.
The big
I'm looking-
booms.
The forbidden bullets.
Oh, okay, that's starting to make more sense. Okay.
Anyway, seems like more trouble than is worth my
Have
time.
you
at
dealt with
least.
that thing downstairs?
We've dealt with one of them, but we did hear crunchy noises as we were bringing this one up, and Dahlia's had to go, so we can probably go down and deal with more of them, but I think there's more of them. Also, they're slugs, and they're really big and very slimy, and I think they've been eating all the rats, but there was one rat.
Oh, Gen Labs. Fuckity fuck. Right. Okay. So, this is how we're going to play this, Jims. I need you to go and find a pesticide on the ship.
Okay.
And I need you to find some engineers who are willing to gas out the bottom 5 layers of the ship.
Okay.
We're going to reach London in 3 days.
Okay.
When we get there, that's where I'm told you're getting off.
Oh. Okay. I haven't been there before.
I've always wanted to go to London.
Is it nice?
It's a shithole and it's expensive, Jims.
Oh. We probably should have taken the cred sticks then.
How much did she offer you?
2,000 each.
Have you got the cred sticks?
Yep. Hands them over.
Platinum encryption. How much? I'm waiting on you, Jims.
A lot?
Platinum encryption.
How
Half.
much was on the cred sticks?
Oh.
Oh,
2,000.
I think each one is 2,000. Yeah.
She opens a drawer.
What is it?
What do you think it is?
No, it's how much? Out of character, jackass.
Oh, I don't know. You'll find out when you start in.
I've been told not to put strange
much
things
this
in
is?
strange places.
Well, I'm sure it won't be the first time you've put things in strange places.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
Doctor Patient Confidentiality is apparently not a thing on this ship.
I was more referring to the fact that you're old enough to, but apparently that answers that question.
Oh, fucking hell.
Well, Jim. Here's Jim being very naughty with the other Jims.
It's James now.
Is it? James has been around by any chance?
James getting around. All right.
Trying
How
to
much
get
is on the
around
crit
my
stick?
ship. I don't want that rampantly going around.
I'll check first. How much is it on the cred stick? 300.
3,000.
Is it one to share?
Pardon?
Is it one cred stick?
No.
For all of
There's
us.
multiple.
Okay.
It's 3,000 each, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
You'll need it when you get to London.
I'll immediately wire over 1,000 to Clutch. I did make a promise.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. Gyms, go down to Section 7, Area H, in the other side of the ship, the cruise side. Somebody will sort you out some pesticide.
Good job. Maybe later after this, we can have your girlfriend cook for us. You know.
Once you've dealt with the slugs, yes. But the ship's going to have to be fumigated 2 or 3 times because snails breed in eggs.
So
Not the
is that
type
like
of eggs that you
rabbits?
would eat. No,
I mean,
worse.
I mean, depending on your culture, you can eat those things. I'm just saying.
Would you really want to eat a genetically modified slug that's designed to destroy crops?
I do drink soy calf on the regular.
So do I.
Wait, don't you have the good shit on this ship? What?
Can't stand it. Can't stand it, Jims.
Okay. Interesting.
Right. I've got things to do. You're very busy. And you need to get going. Because if not, more maintenance crew are going to die to fecking slugs.
Yeah, we should kill them.
Yeah, we kind of
The
do have.
slugs, not the maintenance crew. Sorry.
Yeah.
I hope you don't kill the maintenance crew. Something's got to keep the shit running. Go.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll leave, lady.
Have fun with lady. Okay, bye.
Tell her next time she needs to listen better.
Yeah, she's not a very good listener.
So I guess we'll just walk out then.
Yeah.
All right.
She should have had 4,000 on her just in case. I mean, come on.
So fill me in.
3,000 and getting that troublemaker off our hands is probably a lot better than 2,000 and troublemaker.
More than anything, it's just kind of a good thing that the captain, probably, I hope, thinks she can trust us a little more on her ship.
Oh, that's also good. Yes.
That is a good thing.
Also,
Goodwill
Miss
is.
Kylie, guys.
What's up?
She knew that wasn't her.
Oh, yeah.
mate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she also knows now that as soon as we find that shit out, we report it. We're moderately more trustworthy than we used to be.
Maybe.
Well, depends. All right. So somebody fill me in. So slugs, what? How many of them?
Clutch, do you want to show the map of where we went down? So we went down and in the ventilation tunnels, I guess, and there was a hole in the wall and went into them. And I think the slugs have been using the vents. And we saw this one here, and that's the one we shot. That was over there. And then the rat also peeked out of that hole. And also we heard a crunching sound around, I guess around here maybe. So there's probably one around there. And I guess there's a nest somewhere with eggs or something. I wonder if they die with salt.
We'll need a lot of salt. Can Clutch
And you-
just hand the goggles over to Paz and do the playback, everything that
Oh, yeah.
Fisher's been saying, so she can
My
see
goggles.
and walk it through. Speaking of which, I need to get mine as well.
Okay. So just hold them up over her face. Whoa. Holy, what the?
Oh, did you see the rat?
No. rewinds. Oh God, that's a big motherfucker.
Yeah.
Way bigger than we used
It's
to
the
have.
first living thing that I've seen, like that isn't a slug or a person.
What? Huh?
Have you not noticed? There are no cats. That is the only rat that I have seen so far.
Huh?
And as you can see, it went crunch.
Yeah. The slug
Could
have
I-
been eating them, I think.
That actually seems interesting to me that we haven't noticed any rats aboard this giant vessel, and despite the fact that there are no cats anywhere. Is there any reason for that I might be able to discern?
The slug's eating them.
The slugs are eating the rats. I guess that's why they get so big. All right, I
The
guess
slugs
then
or the rats? I
Both.
think the slugs are because they ate people. Actually, I guess the slugs are big for a different reason, but because they're big, they're eating people. I think.
And then
chicken
Clutch,
or an egg situation.
fast forward to where there was the standoff with Lady and everything, Dolly
Yeah.
and all that good stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Damn,
And
you guys are
look,
pretty capable.
Did you see the bit where she got shot in the? That looked painful.
Oh God. I could see Dahlia's
moment where
at
you
her
see-
bullshit again. What's up?
Just that moment where you just see someone's face go.
Does wide eyes. I tried to wide eye through the goggles.
Yeah, we can't see it. We can see
Yeah.
your screen.
Oh, I figured that shit out. Don't worry about it.
I didn't know. You are that silly.
Well, you know.
So yeah,
All right.
Oh, did you see my stick move of grabbing her when she came running out? I still I still don't know what happened. Did she pull a gun on Thalia? Because I was in the other room when that happened, and then I just heard something about you better not have pulled a gun on me, and then I started going.
Sure. you can see.
Yeah.
And
There you go.
put your hand in
Here you
that.
go. Everybody can see now. See
Yeah.
what's happening. Look
Oh,
at themselves.
oh,
Incredible.
wow!
Oh,
So,
I had thought about maybe
pesticides.
I'm glad I punched her then.
out of character. I'm sure that we're walking while we're talking to the
Yeah.
Yeah.
agents. So it's like, yeah, I was kind of thinking about like maybe getting the cred sticks unlocked and then maybe continuing to blackmail her, but you know, hey, it's better this way, I think. So yeah.
It's certainly a
Well, we mean-
lot less troublesome.
A lot less deceptive. Plus, you still made like twice what you should have.
Very true. Thank you for keeping your promise, by the way.
Ah, thanks for the toast.
You're very
I'm sure it was
welcome.
probably more expensive than what I gave you anyway. Real toast and real coffee. How much would that have run?
Probably about 300 new yen together.
Okay,
No,
so it's
300. Probably about 200. No, coffee's 100 new yen.
Mhm.
220 new yen.
okay.
No, 120. Yeah.
Probably 20 new yen for the pat of butter, 100 new yen for the bread.
No, because that'd be full loaf.
Oh,
it's- a few slices here and there depends. Did you send? How much toast did you send?
Maybe like 3 or 4 slices type of deal. So yeah, I can't remember. It's been since last Saturday, but enough to like
Enough to actually put
Weight
food in
of-
the stomach.
Enough to put you. Yeah, so call it 220 new yen, and then you're done.
All
yeah.
right.
So basically, Clutch is making out like a bandit, and he's just like, yeah, sure, if you want to think that totally type of thing, I can roll a deception if
I'll just roll. I'd like to roll a judge intentions on that one because
Okay.
it sounded hella suspect.
Yes.
I got 3 successes.
All right. So where is my deception, by the way? I can't remember. Is it skills?
It's in your skills. It's in your social. If you can't see it, you'll need to view all skills.
Okay. I thought that. And it's con.
Yeah, I think it'd be con.
I believe it is con.
You're
Oh
trying
my
to con
God,
me.
I forgot that this character is not my con artist. That I. Damn it. So yeah. This is only bad when like that.
0 successes. Why'd you even roll? It was mathematically impossible for you to win anyway.
I don't what.
Fair enough.
Okay,
She'll just side eye you real quick and go, uh-huh. You're cute.
well, thank you.
You're lucky I like you. All right, and so pesticides, huh?
Yeah, that's what we need. Type of thing.
So I assume we're on our way over to the farm then, huh?
Mhm.
All right.
I think it's like I forget how far it is out of character from the captain's quarters. I'm sure Clutch, but we're like having.
Captain's quarters is like in the middle of the ship, as far as I recall. So would we head to the trade quarters maybe to find someone, or are we heading over to the cruise ship?
You're heading over to the cruise ship side of the
Okay.
thing.
Because
And
that's where they do their growing of stuff.
Okay. So thought real quick. So I have an idea. How about you
Okay.
two go get the pesticides? I'll go
Mhm.
use the old Paz charm to round up some mechanics or to make some maintenance crew. And we'll
Uh-huh.
get this shit knocked out in an afternoon.
Or we could just get the. Did we need to get the maintenance crew? Can't
Yeah,
we
'cause
just
they
get
need
the
to spray
captain
the-
to do it over the tally?
I guess, yeah, theoretically. Well, I thought, didn't the captain say that we needed to get a maintenance crew to do the bottom 5 decks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm
We
thinking
need
maintenance
we
crews
need to
required.
arrange them.
also, do you want to see a snail or a slug pads? I mean, they're really
mean,
neat looking.
I assume they're gonna need bodyguards, so I'll probably run into one.
Right.
I'm really tempted to say that if we needed to get hold of maintenance crew, Cheshire would probably be grabbing random people as we walk past them.
That's fair. I was just gonna go into the canteen and just put on a fucking little show there to say, "Hey, come help out." I was gonna use my skills as the face, or barring that, just the extra money I've come into to make some bribes.
Ooh.
I guess either works.
You know what? You two go do that. I'm gonna go round up some folks at the canteen. Keep grabbing folks who want to help along the way, and we'll work something out. I mean, the
Alright.
more people we have to do this, the faster the job's gonna get done. So really,
To
we
be
can't have too
honest,
many people.
You're right, and also
It's
better
in
chance.
everyone's interest to help, because if the slugs don't get dealt with, they are going to eat everyone.
Yeah.
So,
I don't think this shouldn't be
will
too
be
difficult
awkward.
then.
And I want to try that chicken Alfredo that the captain was talking about her girlfriend making.
yeah,
What the hell
Yeah.
is that?
I don't know, but I
Sounds
want to find
delicious.
out.
Yeah,
Sounds delicious.
it needs to be in my mouth. So yeah.
Just look over. Paz will just look at Bunny. Well said. So
Alright,
Paz will wander off to the canteen, I suppose, to go try to round up some people who are free.
Right. As Paz starts charging off, I'll be like, "Hey, Clutch.
Yeah.
I don't know what Paz is gonna do, but I'm kind of curious. Do you want to go watch?"
Yeah, let's just go ahead and just like follow her and like sneaky like and see what she does. We could easily get more and more people. I mean, it's not hard. Hey, you look like a maintenance person. Come on with us.
We got stuff to do.
Yeah. So totally. So we I guess start following as like stuff.
I just
All
want
right,
to see
then.
what she's gonna do.
I think you guys are building it. Now the pressure's really on. I actually have to come up with something because I was just going to go in the canteen and just be like, "Hey, fuckers, I need some help."
Do that. Do that.
There you go.
Yep, crack on. That's what you set yourself up for. So go do your best. Hey, fuckers!
All right. Paz will just walk into the canteen. How many people are present? Couple dozen?
Yeah, maybe a bit more.
All right, Paz will just stride in confidently and throw her hands on her hips. Hello, fuckers. Who's available?
Somebody shouts out, "What for?" Because I won't fuck you with a barge pole.
Hey, I like this guy already. So Paz would like to attempt to negotiate with the room. So who here works maintenance?
Right, 3 guys grab their trays and start slinking off.
That's 3 volunteers right there. Thank you very much, gentlemen.
Okay.
Also, I'll note first impression. People just kind of like Paz the first time they meet her.
Good point. So yeah. So one of them stops.
The other 2 have seen you before.
The other 2 are looking
Possibly
real,
throwing up.
yeah, so they look familiar. All right, well that's 1. It's better than none.
Are there
So really-
several ways to the canteen, by the way?
What's up?
Oh no, I was just wondering, are they coming out the way that me and Clutch are just sort of casually watching?
Yeah. They just
I'll be like, hey, you should stay and listen.
There you go.
This could be interesting.
The last time
Just Cheshire with a giant robot arms. Just hey.
last time I stayed and listened, I woke up in fucking Tahiti with no clothes.
That sounds fun. What's Tahiti?
A place, a really hot place with lots of
Ooh.
sun, and I had burnt ass cheeks.
Pause perks up. Burnt ass cheeks. Ooh.
Not in a million years.
Someone had a good time.
Would you rather be eaten by a slug then?
What?
Because if you don't help us, everyone's gonna eat eaten. Giant slugs, they're like at least this big. They're trying to eat everything.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. This is now. She'll point at.
So, Cheshire, as you do that motion, I need to ask you a really important question.
Yes.
Are you presenting male or female today?
Don't think I've been back and changed. So I would probably be presenting pretty androgynous.
That's fine. That just takes away that joke.
That's no tall tale either. Listen to this one. They know what's up.
Okay, so we will go on to our next bit.
Sure.
So keep going, Paz. You're
Yep.
rolling with the story, and he's just like, okay, what do you need?
As many people as we can get together, because we have to blast out about the last 5 decks of this ship with pesticide multiple times. Fast. We have 3 days.
Why? This is someone in the canteen for you, Paz. Obviously, the person with Cheshire's gone. Final help.
Yeah. Well, she'll be negotiating and she'll be trying to tell the story to the whole crowd so that hopefully she can actually
Right.
get some
So
general interest.
I want you to tell me the story and be as
Right.
passionate as you can, then give me a negotiation roll. And
Sure.
the better you are, I will give you a plus to your negotiation roll.
Sure. What's this? Titan. There we go.
Yeah, you're on Titan.
Yeah, I took a minute. I was like, what's the name of this ship? There we go. Caught it. Brothers and sisters of Titan. We find ourselves in a crisis.
Yeah, Red runs the fucking ship.
Is there a speaker in here?
Yes, James, there is a speaker in here. Continue.
Okay. Excuse you. Do not besmirch the name of our glorious leader. I hope she doesn't kill me.
No,
But-
but you may work on getting on my good side, James. Keep going. Come on. Pick
But
me
the
up.
safety of the ship, the safety of the whole ship is in peril. These slugs, bigger than anything you've ever seen in your entire life. And they're getting bigger and they're breeding. We have 3 days to potentially save every person on this ship, because they don't just eat rats. They don't just eat the stray cats you find on the street. No, these beasties, they be eating humans. They're danger to all of us. And we need warm bodies to help us rid this ship of this problem. It's not a fun job. It's not an easy one. But you will be helping every single person on this ship. And
Give
trust
me
me,
first negotiation roll.
super stoked on you. All right. So do I get my +2 for first impression
You
on
get
this,
a
right?
+2 for first impression.
All right.
Give yourself another +2 for your rousing speech of.
Okay, so I only did a
Bullshit.
+2 on that one.
You get
All right.
+4 in total.
Give me something nice. That would have been a total of 3 successes.
Hang on, because I need to get to roll 20 and I can't find it because I'm really good at losing things. Aha!
It's okay.
I found it. Like my virginity. Never
Hey, wait. Several questions.
knew. Don't worry. 3 successes.
You managed to get less successes with more. That's just sad.
That's just how dice work, I guess.
That's
Can
so
we just
sad.
take my higher total?
No.
Yeah.
You got 3 successes.
You just pretend I didn't. Can we time out that previous roll? Wait, I said psych.
Nice try.
Damn it.
Suck up and take it.
I will allow it.
Probably not the first time someone said that to pass.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay, joking aside, yeah, some people, there's murmurs. This isn't a great like crowd pleaser, but people like, all right, this is our own. Do you want to keep drawing? Keep going?
Sure. What? I'd like to judge intentions on the people who are still looking kind of on the fence.
Okay, give us a roll.
All right. Three successes.
Can Cheshire do that as well, actually?
Sure, go for it. Anyone else who wishes to judge intentions on the crowd, please do so. now.
Read the room a bit.
So I've pulled 3 successes, by the way. So basically, on the back of that pretty decent success, am I able to maybe get a feel for exactly what's keeping these people on the fence, or maybe just a little hint at the right thing to tell them to get them on board? I mean,
There
Paz
will
is pretty knowledgeable of people.
Okay, so this could be a case of this is either someone taking the piss. You haven't put a slug corpse in front of them to prove it. Yeah?
Sure.
There is no proof.
Okay.
For the record, your first negotiation roll is part of an extended test.
Okay.
And I am looking for an amount of successes.
Sure.
But you have no proof.
Okay.
If you had proof of slug corpse, which you do have proof of slug corpse, you just haven't brought it with you. Yeah? It's
Wait,
one of those.
Of the slugs, yeah?
Yeah, you do
Well, I
have.
mean, we have Bruce got the.
Did someone
We
think
got
to bring-
pictures.
You've got picture. Okay, so therefore you can prove it to them, but you haven't shown it to them.
Now, is there like just a weird thing to say? Is there like a screen that we could cast the video that?
Yeah, you could find a way to do it.
Okay. But I don't stand before you, gentlemen, without proof. I don't ask you to believe an outsider like me without something to show for it. I introduce you, my associate, Clutch Bunny.
And people look
How
at
convenient.
Clutch Bunny.
Stay behind.
He is a good boy. Listen to the words he says. Clutch, if you would, that screen right there.
And you see a very shocked looking Clutch with the light of like shit, rabbit in the headlight moments. Looks really well for the
But
bunny.
it's gonna nudge Clutch. The slug pictures. The slug pictures.
Oh, right. Slug pictures. There. Let me go like
Right, Clutch.
wire something.
Because of your character and what your character does, I want you to roll me a d6.
Oh,
Okay.
Is this accidentally troll porn?
I hope it's accidentally troll porn, but also that would be terrible for all of us.
If you roll an odd number, this is going to be an inappropriate photo for the situation because you are under pressure and you just went, oh shit. If you roll an even number, you will perform well under pressure.
So what do you think?
I believe in you, Clutch.
Oh, Ian, that fucking was.
Fair.
My faith has been misplaced.
Okay, so because Clutch is going on the fly and doing an impressive hack to get very quickly onto the screen with no access rights or anything, Clutch streams something, and it looks brown and slimy,
And Cheshire at the same time is like, it was freaking this big.
and it's a very close-up shot. And some of them are convinced that it's a slug.
Hey, dog.
Clutchers just do like this one.
Why are you so horny?
Right, so I now need to roll judge intentions for the ship's crew.
All right.
So I'm going to roll 5d6. If I get 3 successes, they know it's not a slug. I get 2 successes, you're all good. With Trollborn.
Accident. Fake it till you make it. Failing forward. Let's go.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm notorious for being on the fly, and this is just one of those where I couldn't help it. But you have another shot of the you have another chance to roll a dice, V, and your next dice is it's odd or even again.
Okay, so another D6.
Yeah, but we're going to count 5 as an even purpose
Okay.
of not putting up troll.
Cheshire kind of looks up at the screen and is like, I don't remember this bit.
Just go with it. Buying it. Just go with it.
Fine, they think it's slugs. They're obviously, not connoisseurs of the good stuff.
Oh, slug trails.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and roll the D6 and see how this goes.
Got this, bunny. I fucking believe in. Yes, that's
Yes, you do finally have like more images of the snails, the stalk of the eye, and other things come up, and yeah, you get away with the flappy bits apparently looking like a slug.
Is that now the real question though? In this video, is there a banana for scale? So they know how
I'm
fucking.
saying nothing. It's Clutch Bunny's show, and a banana ain't gonna cover it for the giant slugs.
That's fair.
The fact that you've got like shots of like arms and pistols in place,
Yeah.
proves things.
And I guess it was inside the pretty uniform size, the bulkheady rooms things.
We are in a. I forget. It's like a fucking naval vessel, right? Like the ceilings are not that high.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna
Yeah.
fill up space. Okay.
So you get some comments. People starting to believe you.
The slug went down the hole, like in the one of the-
Like the last one. The
Yeah,
slug.
look how slimy this hole is. It was like
The slugs. You gotta eat. You gotta go on the slugs. Go. Gotta eat the slugs.
I'm sorry.
slug trails or lube. There you go.
Paz will just look over at Bunny. Good save. Fucking hell.
Totally slugs. Totally slugs.
The sluggiest of slugs.
Right, keep rolling, guys.
All right. So at this point, would you like me to make my second negotiation roll, or
Yeah, please.
all right?
You get a plus.
Not
you
only
can
did I
either-
make
you
it,
can either have +2. You can either have +2 to the roll, or
Okay.
you can have a success to the roll,
okay,
an actual hit success.
shit. So wait, do I still get my +2 from my first impression, and then
You get your +2 for the first impression, so you can
and
either
then 4
have
for the speech, or is it just a 2?
it's 2 on top, so it makes it 4 in total.
Okay.
Or you can take and hit and it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll take my automatic success.
Okay, so take the automatic success, roll the dice.
So I do get my situational modifier of 2. That's 4 successes.
It's 4 successes. That's good. We're in. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay,
That's
keep going. There's a few more murmurs towards your direction, but there's still a lot of. If you judge intentions, which will
I'd-
your last
I was
roll.
about to say I would like to judge intentions on the room as
So
well.
They're moving more towards it, but they need a bit more of a push.
Okay. I'm not even gonna need to roll for that, huh?
I'm not completely cruel.
Fair. All right. I'll take it. Okay. Pretense aside, those things are dangerous. They could have really hurt my friends. They'd have really hurt yours. As much fun as I've been having getting up here and putting on this show for you guys, we do have to get serious. We need your help. This ship needs your help. If we don't do this, nobody will, and we're all fucked. We don't have long. We need as many bodies as we can get on this issue now. Will you help us?
Because if you don't actually help us, your bodies will help anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what the slugs was doing in that one slide, so you really need that help.
You want that to be you? And that'll be it. She'll leave on the open with a joke, and then no, but seriously, guys.
Right. Okay. So I want you to roll +3. So that's that's +1 on top of your impressions, and then I want you to go for that and let me know how many successes you get.
All right. I'll take my negotiation at a +3. That would be another 4 successes.
Right. Okay. So that is a total of 11. Okay. Not everyone stands up, but some people saunter over. One person comes over, shakes your hand, says, "Right, I'm in. I'll be back here at 700 hours, 7 in the morning."
Yeah.
It's tomorrow, basically. They've said, because you'll need time to get the thing. A couple of us say, "What time do you want us?" And the time 700 hours in the morning is agreed upon by most.
Right.
The last person to shake your hand turns around to you and goes, "Hope you didn't mean just people with warm bodies," and grabs your hand. His hand is ice cold.
Paz has met ghouls before, so she would recognize that.
That's not a goal.
Oh, interesting.
Ghouls have claws.
Okay.
There's no claws.
Is that a judge intentions to figure out what this person is, or
You can
Is that
judge
a bit?
intentions if you want. You can try.
all right? Let's judge intentions here. Let's see if I can figure out what he means. It's only a success, just one.
For all you know, it could be a robotic hand.
Hmm.
Because not all robotic hands are thermoregulated like other cybernetics.
Oh, that'd have to be really uncomfortable though, because it'd be like a real life prosthetic. If it gets really cold outside, it's fucking sore where it connects. Oh, that sounds miserable. All right.
Why you wear a sock over your joint?
That's true. So she'll just, I guess, look this individual in the eye and say, as long as you're genuinely here to help, then I don't really care. Anything out of this person?
been here long enough. And they smile at you and they say, right, 700.
She'll pat him on the shoulder. 700 it is. Thanks for your help.
Okay.
Does the guy I stopped seem to be among the people who are willing to help?
Reluctantly, yes. They've gone back in. They've said yes. You know, you hear the moanings of Red across the speakers. Scarlet Fox, Crimson Fox.
Crimson Fox?
Scarlet Fox.
Captain Scarlet?
Yeah, Captain Scarlet. I'll get the fucking name right. And, you know, away they go.
How many people in total were we able to round up?
Roll D12.
Does it seem like enough?
Yeah.
Actually, no. We'll call it 12 people. It's enough to start the process. And in all
Okay.
fairness, it's got to go through the air vents. So it's got to be done by people with some intelligence.
All right.
Which you may have found.
Hopefully.
Wow. So all right, we grabbed a dozen people then. That's not too bad.
That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
And we only had and so Paz will walk over to Chesh and just lean on his shoulder. And we only had to coerce like one of them.
I could have coerced some more.
Crazy
I mean,
more.
You
And
did
she'll
really
just-
good.
Just walk away.
Like this aha moment of Cheshire. Oh yeah, you did really well. I enjoyed that.
Aren't you glad we joined you?
Right. Matty, can you put one edge on your character? Because you roleplayed that out quite well.
Sure. I will take 2 edge. God, my character has a natural 1 edge. Oh, we're just not. We're pretty straightforward. What you see, what you get, huh? Glad. It's just there's no edge. Edge.
Nope.
Edge.
Rounded corners.
Yeah, you remember that episode of SpongeBob where he gets real smooth? Yeah, that's good old Paz over here. Hi, how are you?
Oh,
All right.
beautiful.
I guess. Is there any bars on this ship? Because what time is it? We got till morning.
We gotta find the pesticide.
Yeah, you got to find the pesticide.
I kind of assumed we'd already taken care. I forgot because you guys followed me, so that wasn't taken
Yep.
care of automatically.
Hey, it was a good thing that we came with you and everything. Pat.
It worked.
I mean,
Yep.
you needed the slides, so you know.
You,
Slides.
you done good, bunny. I guess we'll just head off in the direction of the grow then.
Yeah, let's head to
To
the.
call it the grow. Yes, you can head over to the thing.
Also, we'll need you to be able to like persuade them if we have to for the pesticide to get that very best one there has.
Yeah, you are very persuasive.
I mean, I nearly cried when you made the speech. So
That's only because you stubbed your toe.
Entirely unrelated. Paz will just puff up with pride. Also, wait, what kind of? Hey, we gotta save this ship. Here, take this off-brand pesticide. Fucker, you live on this ship. I hope you remember that.
You can get right. So it's going to take you a couple of hours to walk to the. Well, it's not going to take you. It's going to take you a couple of hours to get to the right part of the ship.
All right.
And you get to the one of the welded on joints that you know. You're a bit like.
It looks a little sketch.
Yeah, it looks a little sketchy. It must be solid because, in all fairness, it hasn't moved, and you can tell by the patches of rust that have been cleaned off, redone, and stuff that's been rewelded. It's been there for quite a while, and people use it all the time. But you look at it the first time around, and you're just like, how has this place survived? It's that motion, that thought of like, oh God, no. And you go over to the cruise ship now. The cruise ship side, there's 3 entrance points on 3 different decks. They're all quite low. Yeah. As you go in, you sort of walk into a small sort of foray room, and somebody's looking around and goes, "Can I help you? You look lost."
Hi, we're looking for pesticide.
Why?
Because of the giant slugs that are taking over the ship that we need to kill. There's quite a lot of them, so we're going to need quite a lot of pesticide. Otherwise, we're all going to get eaten, and that would be unpleasant, I think.
He just gets a walkie-talkie radio. Mark? Yeah. This one's for you. Can you get down here? Radio comes back. What? Giant slugs, pesticide, kill all the shit. Are you on crack again, Jim?
Jim? I thought we were the
Are you Jim as well?
More Jim.
I'm the reason she calls everybody Jim.
What?
Oh.
You're the Jim Prime.
Oh.
Alpha Jim.
I want to know this story.
Jim's... No, you don't want to know this story. And Jim, if you tell them, I will stab you.
Just as well. Some things are more romantic when they're left to be imagined.
Mm.
It's as romantic as you'd think it'd be for a really bad fucking hangover and him waking up with a sore ass next to someone else.
Was it on Tahiti?
Bright red.
Sunburn?
Mark, get here now. Just move. Stay here. And he runs off, like bright red.
We got slides
Well,
for
that
you.
went well.
Him and the baboon. They're a cute couple.
Well,
All right. And then when Mark gets here, unless something else
Takes
going on.
10 minutes. Mark gets there. Mark is a big set guy, big sort of beard, like Viking style beard. Food still in it. He just looks at you guys and goes, "Help you?"
Oh, yes. Pesticide, giant slugs, kill everyone. We want the pesticide for the giant slugs so it doesn't kill everyone. Do you want to see the slugs? They're like this big.
I was gonna say, could we gesture to Bunny once more? Do you mind? Do you have it loaded?
yeah,
Can
sure.
we show them in the size? What do you got that'll kill that? And probably a couple dozen to hundreds more of it.
I don't really know much about slugs, but
It's
somebody
gonna
was
take me
saying.
some time to make something up.
What do you need?
Someone to feed the cat.
Cat? I can feed the cat? That's my favorite thing.
Then you just volunteered.
Cool.
Follow me.
Okay.
Right. So he takes you for a walk and he starts explaining to you because you'll start asking questions about this side of the ship because as you notice it's a giant hydroponics place, yeah?
Mhm.
And every 3 floors have been pulled out to be a hollow shell. Top of the 3rd floor has been reinforced to hold the weight and the structure of the floor above, and structural integrity of the ship has been changed to work around this, so it's still a ship, but additional weight and things can be held, lighting can be placed in, water systems can be done. There's a lot more maintenance. It's a lot cleaner. There's no fucking rust anywhere. Everything's dealt with. Everything's fresh painted. That kind of deal. This side of the ship is well taken care of. And it takes you down 3 floors. 3 sets of 3 floors, if you know what I mean. You're taking you through each of the hydroponics bays, which show you where they grow real food, as well as they grow soy and other things. Long day, which explains where the food comes from the ship and other things. And you get finally down to the bottom, which is kind of like a really large roaming animal pen with one section cornered off. And you notice real animals. You know,
More than cats?
like farm animals, like sheep, like
Yeah.
pigs, stuff like that. Now they're not uncommon, you know, they're not. But obviously, farming animals now, proper meat is really expensive because of the amount of pollution that we put into the world. And he points out to this really well caged off section at the back, and he goes, "Meat's through there, cat's in there. Good luck."
What kind
Okay.
of cat? What kind of cat?
Oh, you're smart.
Cheshire's already gone off.
You're smart. The captain thought she was just buying a cat.
Hold on, she's gonna open up a comm link so that Chesh can overhear this too.
She bought a fucking tiger.
It's
That's
gonna
a-
be my best friend.
Bunny, can you make sure she's okay?
Did I tag along with Chester?
You're more than welcome to tag along with Chesh.
Okay.
You want to actually tag along, or are you just watching?
He'll be with you. Why not?
Okay.
Both of you be careful.
This is just a big kitty cat. Actually, what is a tiger? I've never seen a tiger. How big is it?
Uh-oh.
Have you never seen
Am
a
I there
tiger in
yet?
real life? Or are we talking character-wise?
Character-wise,
Right,
I don't
just
like-
checking, because, you know, there
Yeah.
are times I worry about you.
I don't think Cheshire would have ever, probably seen pictures of them, but I have seen
Oh,
a tiger
shit.
IRL, and a picture compared to it is
Woefully inadequate.
yes.
All right.
All right.
I just want to see how this. I was gonna have a conversation with this guy, see if there's anything he needs brought to. I guess real quick, could I just check with him, see if he needs anything run, like anything brought to him to help make the pesticide quicker?
He's literally walking off into another room, and he is starting to do a set of chemical runs. You know, just looking at like, what do I need? How strong do I need this? I can't have it too acidic. I can't have it, you know, he's going through motions.
Sure. Are you gonna need like a more quantity brought over or something?
Automatic system. I just need to put it all in through.
Cool. I'm gonna go make sure my friends don't die. Bye. She'll just catch up. Paz will actually follow about 4 to 5 feet directly behind Chesh.
Okay, so this is what you get to, Chesh. You got pointed to a side room.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into that side room, you'll find meat on the lockers.
Okay.
You'll find it's like a meat locker, and there's meat hung up on hooks. It's like the cows and stuff and sheep behind you.
Okay.
Lo and behold, you know, there's meat there. It's the area behind, in front of you, is caged off, but there is a thing that says giant tiger key. There is also like a hook sort of thing. Yeah,
Okay.
on a pole. Yeah.
Giant-
All right.
What would Cheshire pick up? The hook thing for the meat, or the set of keys?
Keys?
Keys for the cage.
Keys. Meat. I'm just gonna. There you go. Just carry that on my spurs. It'll be fine.
Oh God, this is going to be interesting. Okay. So, what does Cheshire do with the keys and the
Is
meat?
is it an open cage? Can I see in, or is it just
You
like
can
a?
see in the cage?
Okay. I'll tap on it and I'm like, hey, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Uh-oh.
He's a good little kitty cat. And I crouch down and look in, see if I can see anything.
You see it stalking up to the top of the cage. It looks a bit angry. You know.
Oh, look at you. Look at you. Oh, you're beautiful. And Cheshire kind of just like, wow.
Right. Did anyone go into the meat locker with Cheshire?
Clutch did, and I think Clutch would be smart enough to start aiming with the stick and shock, or to, yeah, he's
Is animal handling a skill?
Cheshire has animal handling,
Oh yeah, shit, she does. Right, okay. I actually-
specifically for cats.
And this counts. This actually
Yes.
counts. Right. This could be really interesting.
so yeah, Clutch is definitely like starting to kind of take aim because he's seeing a tiger for the first time in real life, in his real life. So he's just like, oh, like, okay.
Can I judge intentions on Clutch's actions real quick
You can.
before they do that?
But Clutch Money,
3 successes.
with free
Can I
success-
judge intentions on the tiger?
You can judge intentions on the tiger. You are at -2 because it is not a human.
Okay.
But animal handling, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say. surely I should
Okay,
get
okay,
better, 'cause-
okay. Go on then. I'll give you it full.
All right. Could be worse.
Could have been better as well. Okay.
Yep.
So
It
two.
could have been better.
You're not sure if he's going to go for you or the meat.
All right. Okay.
What do I know from
Alright.
3
Um,
3 and Clutch?
I'm gonna literally slice off just a tiny chunk with my spurs and like throw it in there. See if it makes any attempt to catch.
It comes over, gets it.
Okay. All right.
This is all right.
Is it a boy or a girl?
Give me a second.
Okay, since I've judged intentions 3 on Clutch, but can I please push the gun down? Like, animals have great intuition. You really don't want to do that.
Boy.
It's a boy. Okay. Just like tilt head. Oh, it's a good boy.
No,
Oh, it's a good boy. You look over to Clutch. Is it a terrible idea to go into the tiger cage? It probably is. Unlock. Throw the meat in first and then like just sit in the doorway.
well,
Okay. Okay. So I need to roll some dice.
it's the thought. Wouldn't it be safe for you to go in there? You're mostly not meat.
/
And
76.
should Clutch roll for his composure because
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is how this happens. You unlock the cage.
Yeah.
You open the cage. As it runs over, as you've chucked the meat. Yeah? The tiger
Mhm.
jumps on the meat, but it's in the middle of the fucking door.
Oh, okay.
How do you get the tiger back in?
We'll figure that out in a minute. In the
Right,
meantime, I'm like, oh, look at it. Oh. I'm gonna reach my hand out and try to pet it while it's eating. Just like
Small tigers decided to come join me.
Small tiger. Yes, we have the NPC literally can join in now. That's an adorable little tiger.
and Clutch, has put down the gun and now he's kind of like going like this again, like
Pause is just gonna kind of just hands out and hold
Come
still.
on, bollocks! Thank you. Ah, shit back. Fucker. Always the back claws.
Well,
Oh, back
let
claws.
the tiger onto your bollocks.
I put the fucking tiger onto my leg and then it stretches its fucking leg.
There's your problem.
Listen, cats are tiny tigers that live in your house. Do not fuck with them.
I don't, it's my pet.
So what's happening? Is the tiger just cool with being pet? Uh-oh, we've got a frozen rack.
We got froze. You done frozen?
You done goofed. Uh-oh.
Cheshire's gonna like on the sub vocal mic be like, "Hey Paz, I don't know tigers really well, but sometimes cats, when they don't know you very well, will kind of try and claw and bite you. Can you knock this one out if it gets problematic?"
I'm at the ready.
Okay, cool.
All right, we got rack back.
Sorry about that.
Hey, rack back.
Come back. But yeah, Clutch is kind of freaking out.
Okay, so with you guys not making any threatening motions and not doing anything ill towards the tiger as of the moment, yeah, tiger begins to drag the meat back into the cage.
Okay. Is there any more meat?
There's loads more meat, but you've fed it
Okay.
quite a large. Yeah, I'm talking like
Yeah.
half the side of a fucking cow.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's like 2 days worth of food.
Pretty much.
So basically what you're saying is the tiger now has a really positive association of Cheshire.
Yes, the tiger does actually have a positive association with Treasure. The tiger will always do this whenever it sees Cheshire.
Perfect.
You
Yeah,
gave
Cheshire's literally going to be sitting in the doorway like, "Oh, you're so beautiful."
Shh. I'm gonna
Hmm.
close that door now.
Okay. Cheshire goes inside the cage and just like shimmies the door up behind her.
Oh boy.
This isn't helping.
Do you think it'll be my friend?
I'd never met a creature in my life that didn't want to be, but I also don't know much about tigers. Paz will just kind of hang back, keeping an eye on the tiger, just looking casual. What looks casual to a tiger? I guess maybe she'll start licking her hand and
Tiger looks at you kind of like, kind of like that look that cats give you when they go, "What the fuck are you doing?"
that's a bad look from a tiger. I'm gonna go ahead and just stretch it. Just play it off.
Cheshire's gonna pat down their pockets and see if there is any catnip in any of them.
Yes. Is the cage still open?
I'm in the cage with it.
Oh,
Yeah, Chesh,
Pull out,
shimmy in and close the door behind them.
drag it out of my pocket, and then just sort of fling it along the floor in like a little. It looks really dodgy, like this little drug pocket, like Ziploc bag, and just shimmy it along the floor, poke it a little bit before I throw it over.
Hence
Okay.
why Clutch is ready to shoot the tiger if need be. It's like,
okay. I have to be realistic.
I've watched videos of tigers with catnip.
Tigers actually do like catnip, yeah.
I know.
Well, it's a 50-50 actually. Some of them don't react at all. Same as cats.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, my Harley doesn't react to catnip. It's gutting because I've got a big tub of it somewhere. Um,
Mine loves that shit.
so let's have a think.
See, the thing is, we can see him in his reflection, and he's fiddling with something out of focus.
Yeah, I've just noticed something really dangerous. Can you see the fucking gap on the wall?
A little, yeah, that's not super safe.
Yeah, that's really bad because that's the shelf for the PC.
Oh,
Don't do that.
Yeah, I'll deal with that tomorrow.
ground controlled a major wreck.
Yeah, I've only literally just noticed now. I'll deal with
Almost
that
as
tomorrow.
dangerous as the tiger.
Yeah, just the top two are in, so I should be all right for the night.
Yeah.
Should be.
Just don't make any sudden
Well,
movement.
Technically, we have 5 minutes till break, so maybe get a screw gun.
I can. It's too late in the night. Right. Okay. So, what I want you to do is I want you to. I'm going to let you roll your own fate. I want you to roll 4d6. So
Okay.
/r space 4d6. And what I'm going to, before you hit enter, odds or evens. No, sorry, success. Right, okay. If you get successes, a success, the cat will not attack you.
Okay.
On 4 dice, statistically, you should get 1 success.
Mm-hmm.
If not, the cat is going to attack you.
Okay.
At which point, we will need to roll initiative, and I need to find some form of stats for Shadowrun for a fecking tiger. And I know there is some. I don't know where they are.
I got this shit. You ready?
Yeah, please.
So we come back after break. Cheshire versus Tiger, potentially.
Okay. So what we'll do is we'll call it a break because it's a good time to call it a break.
Can I roll beforehand so we know whether there's a fight or not?
Yeah. We can do that.
Oh, I got this, dude. I fucking found it immediately.
Brilliant.
I do have a suggestion.
Okay.
Bad. I can spin my edge, all my edge, to do a plot device.
Ooh.
Yep, you can.
Just in case we need it, I guess.
Just in
Yep.
case. Okay.
So, before we go on to break, just a little reminder, guys. I have offered to run a one-shot on Patreon. If you join on the Patreon, and the names in the hat I'll put in, and I'll pick 4 of you at random for that. So, kind of like a raffle sort of one-shot thing. If you can't do it, we'll pass it on to someone else. Just let us know. And with that, you really did find a thing for. Wow.
Not a single.
Not a single one.
In fact, there's a 1 and no successes, so that's a glitch, isn't it?
Oh, God. Okay, and with that, break time.
Oh no.
Hi all. Okay, did someone roll the 2d6 of doom?
Yes.
You rolled the 2d6 of doom, right? Let me get onto the right tab.
It was an 8, which means the creature gets a 10% size change. So it's
So
bigger.
Bigger.
Plus
And it gets a
1
plus
to a
1 to
random
physical, random physical. 1, 2, 3. So 4. So roll a d4 for me, please.
Do Texans drink snake bite?
I don't know if Texans drink snakebite one, but we're back live.
Okay, maybe please.
Was that a yes, V?
What? One more
The
time.
Texans drink snakebite, the drink.
Snakebite?
Haven't. Well, I was living in Texas for years, so I don't know. I'm sure there is some crazy cowboy out there that will.
Cider and lager, half and half for the record.
Oh, okay. Yeah, a lot, but not as popular as like the whiskey type of thing. I started drinking cider after I moved up here to Maryland. So
Texans also drink something that I find horribly disgusting, which is a michelada. Anybody know what that is? V knows.
No.
It's fucking. It's a fucking red beer and tomato juice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Red beer with.
Tomato juice like V8.
No.
So
Yeah.
just because Mum's asked me about drinking habits, and mine is a red witch, which is a cider lager, a shot of Pernod and blackcurrant.
That sounds
Um,
good.
It is. You wake up with an immense hangover.
Not if you take ibuprofen before bed.
And
I'm gonna
Right.
find that out today.
with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen,
but I know in Texas also the Four Horsemen is a popular drink as well.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, it's where they mix the different liquors like whiskey and then tequila and whatever else you can, and then it 4 liquors and then you drink it. So
The mixer is more alcohol.
right.
I like that style. Yes.
right. So let's go to the game. So you've walked into that room. You've done something on D4. So body of 9. Okay. That tiger looks at you. Okay. And it gets, it gets down in front of its meat and does the wiggly motion.
I do the same wiggly motion.
It does the shack.
I really don't know how to run this. I really don't know how to run this, so I know it's going to attack you.
Very carefully.
/R.
I will definitely do like my wide reflexes and get ready to jump out of the way if it's coming at me.
Okay, so you see the tiger do its get down, stay still, wiggle.
I'm gonna watch it for a while and then just slow, intent eye blink at it.
And it jumps.
Okay.
Outstretched claws.
I'm gonna just try and just jump upwards out of its way.
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to roll initiative. So we'll go to the main page.
Uh-oh.
And you've already triggered your wired reflexes. So you put 3d6. Yeah, you roll your initiative for us.
Roll your initiative. Oh my god.
Roll.
14.
This seems very low.
That does seem very low. Initiative.
No, you had a
Let me
couple
see.
ones in there.
Yeah. Yeah, you only had 4. You had 5 on your 3d6 from your wide reflexes. Yeah, so it's 14.
Okay.
Okay, so let's roll for reaction plus initiative. Oh, okay, initiative. Tiger 6 plus 3d6.
Okay.
So are we all rolling initiative?
No, just Cheshire and the cat at the moment.
Oh, okay. I thought we all did.
No,
Well, because
Well-
I can keep
Cheshire
an
and the
eye on the
cat.
cat to knock
Yeah.
it out.
Oh,
Has-
okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Tie goes to the player.
Wow.
For
Was
those who
it?
can't see it, the tiger rolled a 14 initiative, as did Cheshire.
So the tiger jumps at you. You jump up into the air. Yeah? The tiger looks up at you. You
Basic-
land.
I'm basically going to try and land so I'm sitting on it, and I'm going to grab onto its scruff.
Oh, okay. Roll me a physical attack.
Okay.
Because grip.
Okay. What, like an unarmed attack?
Yeah.
I'm feeling low rustled right
you
now.
you really need to roll high.
Okay, that's good.
Right, what have you rolled? You've rolled 6 successes, so that's good. So /R. Right, so I'm going to roll strength. If I roll more successes than you, I break. You don't get hold of the tiger.
So, anybody notice the Dahlia cam yet?
Hello?
Well, the tiger
So
has
you
rolled.
grip the tiger by the scruff.
The tiger has rolled a 1 success.
Yeah. And you have grip of the tiger. What do you do? I'll just give you a second, guys. For anyone who doesn't know.
Sorry, I just had to say goodnight to sister-in-law. I need to be quiet.
Oh,
And you know what my answer to that's going to be? Make sure the neighbors can hear as well.
there you go.
Crack the window open.
I'll just get closer to the wall.
Your neighbors must like you a lot.
So, I managed to get it by the scruff, did I?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is as far as Cheshire had thought.
I just thought very far ahead. Wait, I did roll an 8 initiative
You
because
did.
I was keeping an eye on the tiger,
Yeah,
preparing.
I
him
know,
to
but I
go.
didn't ask you to roll an issue just yet. So you've got hold of the scruff. You got hold of the tiger by the scruff, Cheshire.
Mhm.
The tiger will try and break free again.
Okay.
Oh.
2 successes, 4 successes.
Okay.
Do you want to roll strength?
Okay.
No, because the threshold is a 6, so it still doesn't break free.
Okay.
You rolled remarkably well, Cheshire.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Well, 6 successes on 11 dice. I'm sure that's above average.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
the
it's-
tiger is still gripped by you. It becomes a new initiative round.
Okay.
What do you do?
I want to try and how to phrase this?
Badly.
Badly. Okay. Well, the bad phrasing of it would be I'll try to dominate it. I just want to show it who's boss. I'm gonna hold onto its scruff and be like, no biting, no.
We're trying to holy diver that tiger.
I want you to roll me your animal handling.
I'm so excited for this. It's asking specialization applies.
Yes, it does, because it's a cat.
All right. Situational modifiers 0. Bam. 1 success. Oh my god. And I have to say edge for that. I think.
Space 3d6. It's still struggling against you.
Okay.
So we now have to roll initiative. So my initiative is the same as yours. So it's /r 3d6 plus 6. So I am an initiative of 19.
All right. So I reroll mine.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's actually using the turn order.
Yeah, because somebody finally taught me how to use it.
Yeah, brother.
Does anyone else wish to roll initiative on this occasion?
I would.
Okay, roll it.
I got a 9.
Okay.
That's
Is it physical initiative again? I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it's physical initiative.
I'll get in on it. Why not? I mean, you know.
Every single initiative round, I am like at the bottom.
Well, it's one of those. These things do happen. Oh, my initiative back on there. Okay, so the tiger's going to try and break free. So that's 8d6, threshold of 6. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't break free. It is now struggling though. But what I am going to say is from now on, that is going to become harder and harder to, it's going to start lowering down your threshold.
Okay.
So wait, does that mean that every turn Chesh can roll to add more successes and then the
Chesh
tiger
can,
rolls?
yeah. Yeah, Chesh can do that.
Okay.
So what are you going to do?
Me? Oh, I'm just gonna keep holding it.
Okay, you're going to try and calm it down?
Yeah.
You're going to give us another animal handling roll?
All right.
Plus your special.
Give energy.
Good vibes, guys. Good vibes.
Ooh.
4 successes.
Substantially better.
Yeah.
And a glitch from the tiger.
The tiger starts to settle down.
Okay.
Which puts you on 7. Which puts you there. Okay. Clutch, what are you going to do?
I am going to draw my weapon again and then just hold my action to just in case
Okay.
Tiger does anything with the stick and shock, of course. I don't
Okay.
think I have any trank rounds, I don't believe.
That's fine. Paz?
I'd like to queue up an action to cast Stun Bolt if the tiger makes a move toward aggression.
Okay. Tiger. Starts to settle down.
Okay. I'm gonna see if I can find the ear scratchy bit behind the ear. See if I can work my way from the ear down the chin. Still holding on with one hand, but I just.
Okay, roll it.
Real talk, this is one of the most badass fucking things I've ever seen. A sick ass.
Yep, you find the ear scratchy bit.
Yes.
A sick ass cyborg has just leapfrogged onto a tiger's back, just held it down like, shh, calm. Hey, you want scritches? Tiger was like, yeah, dude.
Okay, so the tiger seems to calm down with the scritches and do you ease your grip on the scruff of the neck?
Yeah. And ease it up and just like rub its face, just scratchy bits.
And it rubs itself into you and it calms down, and you've done quite well at, like, as you look around, you look at some very, very shocked, very worried crew members.
It's just like scratch the chin and like, oh, it's so good boy. Oh, it's a lovely boy.
Paz will look over at the crew members. Just saying we are still recruiting for help with our maintenance mission we have ahead of you. Do you want to tell that no? Because I won't.
I have to see if I can find that little catnip packet. I'm like, do you like catnip?
Oh, it loves catnip. It rolls all over in it.
But just trying to figure out if he's in the Matrix or not, or if this is like a BTL, or
No.
going inside, going like.
I swear this is off.
Cheshire's gonna spend another couple minutes with it and then wait for Raksha to stop freezing.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Cheshire's
Sorry
gonna
about that, guys.
spend
It's been a bad
all
night.
hanging out with the tiger, and then it presumably wants to go back to eating after a little while and
Yeah.
get me out. Lock the key behind me. Well, that was the best thing ever.
The moment Chesh comes out, Paz falls to her knees and is just furiously bowing.
Can I retcon a little bit and say that I was recording that as well? Because, you know, Clutch is kind of like, this is good BTL material, you know.
Oh yeah, Chesh could tell us all about how soft and fluffy it is. We could code that in and make a mint selling the Tiger Petting Simulator.
Yep.
Oh my god, we could quit shadow running with how well that would sell.
BTL tiger fights.
Because it's like a heroic moment, so yeah.
That was one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
That was amazing. I was a little bit worried that he was gonna like not like me, and he did seem a little bit fighty for a while. But I think
Clutch
we
would
got along.
put away his weapon, go like, hey, yeah.
I had total faith in you. Never once was I concerned. Stun bolt.
Could you do stun bolt?
Can I judge intentions? See if I caught that. That might have been totally absorbed. Tiger.
So right, okay. Paz, for the record, who are you stun bolting?
No,
I
I
should-
said,
dashing
no.
away the stun
I
bolt
had
from-
stun bolt queued, ready to hit the
Oh,
tiger
right.
if it got
Okay.
aggressive.
And as for my request of recording, is that okay? Or no?
Yeah, that's fine. You can record that.
Awesome.
Wonderful moment that, you know, will be interesting.
TL programs, here I come.
Can I have a copy of that?
Sure.
Not the BTL, just the raw video.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
I don't.
I should send a picture. I should send a picture to Yarv. I bet he would love tigers.
Sure. Do you want to get back in and I can take a picture? Because I got a camera on me.
No, I'm gonna leave him to it. I don't even know his name, but I think he was hungry now.
You know, one of those classic names that I've been like, you know, because I like vintage stuff is Cringer from He-Man.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't already have a name, I think. Didn't they say that the captain? It's the captain's cat?
True nickname though. Like,
Yeah. I like it.
Scarlet, Captain of Gyms, Destroyer of the Toilet. I don't think she's listening.
No.
What, Jims?
What's the tiger's name?
Kitty.
Okay, well, it's got a new name now. It's called Cringer. I'll take that as an okay. I think she likes it.
Captain, your cat is amazing. He gives good hugs.
You can feel the head shake. Just an audible head shake through the intercom.
Or a sigh of like, fucking gyms.
Who have I brought onto this ship? You know, we could probably run this ship at the rate we're going right now. The crew likes us. The animals like us. Uh-oh. We need to be less likable, because otherwise Scarlet might think we're trying to take the place over.
Inspire
I
me.
don't want to run a ship, and you're allergic to ships, so...
I am not allergic to ships. I'm just allergic to everything that ships do.
Okay.
You mean the motion in the ocean?
Yes.
Yes.
That thing that you just said.
Yeah.
All right. Holy fuck. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking... I just zoomed out and realized what the shit just happened.
Yep, and
So
now that you've done
just-
that,
Tame the tiger. It's the fucking coolest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Cheshire's gonna walk over to the guy and be like, I fed the cat.
yeah, I noticed. I'll have that for you soon.
Cool. Let me know next time he needs feeding.
Oh, will do. It looks at you a bit odd, like, what the fuck just happened? Okay.
Keep with the thing. One back to the others.
Hey, Chess, next time you feed the cat and everything, do you mind
Uh-huh.
if we tag along so I can record some more of you feeding the cat?
Sure. Yeah.
Awesome, because it'll be great footage for me, and also for if you want to send it to your friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah,
That'd be cool.
wow, we're gonna be so freaking rich.
We're gonna make so much fucking money.
So much Nubian.
All right. What else were we? Oh yeah, we got the pesticide on its way. Cool. We're done for the day, aren't we?
Well, you're done for today, yeah. That's a definite point you are done for today. So, with that, what will you do with the rest of your evening?
So, Bunny, how about that drink we keep talking about?
We could have one or two, and then
Alright.
I can start getting ready to code this program and everything.
All right.
You can have the
Yes.
drink while I code. I can drink and code.
Cheshire, you in for a drink?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Is there a bar on this ship? I assume there has to
There's
be.
multiple.
Yeah. Shit. Unfortunately, my knowledge of bar scenes is probably useless on this ship, considering, never been.
Yeah, it's going to be absolutely useless. Doesn't mean you can't ask around.
All right.
So, we're going to skip over a little bit, and I'll give you three options because Cheshire will know how to talk to people, as does Paz. Yeah. So you have the moldy clam, the salty dog,
It's classic.
Mm-hmm.
or the dripping lobster.
I'm gonna go with
write these down for future.
yeah.
They have actually come out of a book, lad. Let's not fuck around. This is real. This is a book called 101 Bad Tavern Names.
That's a good dripping lobster. I'm gonna go with dripping lobster just because it's not so obvious, but I'm excited to see what's there.
What was it? Molding lamb, dripping lobster,
Moldy clam, dripping lobster, and salty dog.
salty dog.
Wow, these names of these places.
For the
All right, I'm gonna
record-
cast my vote for dripping lobster.
Okay. For the record, guys, I think I got the 101 tavern names.
Oh no. I kind of just want to see it.
I'll see if I can find it. I think it's on drive-through.
All right. So you guys down with lobster?
Let's do it.
All right.
Sure. I mean, I know it's gonna be cold and everything. Are y'all gonna be trying to find some love for tonight?
I'm pretty sure I was specifically warned against doing such a thing. I mean, I don't know if that necessarily stopped me, but I mean, I probably should listen to the captain.
So, are you going to the Dripping Lobster then?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so you go down a few bulkheads on the other side of the ship, and you find an odd bit of the ship, as it were. You know, it's very up class. It's very well done. When you walk in, there is a piano bolted to the floor. The floors are actually really, really clean. People have made a bit of an effort to come down here. You know, it's not like your rough and tumble sort of bar. And there is people cooking in the back. Yeah. And the reason it's called Dripping Lobster is because they actually do cook lobster, fresh lobster here. Yeah. And it is literally dripping water onto the plate as it's served. Because occasionally you can hear the screech of the air escaping from the lobster shell as they're playing over the piano, which, you know, some light piano sort of music.
Yeah.
There is also a bar, you know, it's kind of bit restaurant / bar, which is a really strange combination, but, you know, what about Titan has ever been normal to anyone's opinion? And there you are.
Is a restaurant and bar weird?
This kind of class restaurant bar combination, sure. Yes,
that's fair.
You know, you're talking like high. This would be like a high end restaurant, really high end, and you're in here and you're just like bar, restaurant, busy.
Yeah.
You know, fish tanks with lobsters. Going
Oh,
around.
is the fish tank with the lobster the separator between the bar and the restaurant area?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just staring through the bar. It's awesome.
Now that I think about it, I am pretty hungry.
How much is lobster?
Fucking expensive.
How much?
Cheshire stares at the lobsters. They don't look like
4,000 new yen.
Ooh.
Wait, how much?
4,000 new yen.
Cheshire stares at the lobsters. No, I don't believe that's worth it. They don't look tasty. They look like rocks.
Is that a giant crawfish or what? I mean, I've seen crawfish, but
those are swimming rocks. That's what they are.
Pause is just kind of backing away slowly. They look like fucking scorpions.
Hey, you're right.
Ooh,
Kind of do with the
kinda do.
pictures.
Yeah.
The tail goes the other way.
I had a bad experience with
that,
scorpions.
So did that? Yeah.
There's no stingy bit though. Only the pinchy bits.
Maybe the stinger thing is in the claws because
Oh, yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I ask around what other food they have, or is lobster the only thing they?
No,
serve?
they have other foods. It's just lobster's the novelty food, if that makes, but it's expensive. They do all sorts. It's kind of like an upclass. It's an upclass restaurant, so steaks, stuff like that. You know, this is one where you go. Everything is going to cost you. A meal's going to cost you about 600 new yen here. It's expensive, but it's proper food. It's not soy. You know, drinks are going to cost you 10 new yen a pop. It's expensive in this place. Yeah. The one thing I've said to you about Titan before is Titan is very strange in the way it works. In the fact that for a floating city, for a self-sustaining economy and all that lot, there's a lot of opulence here. You know, whatever Captain Scarlet Fox does, even though she seems madder than a box of frogs on a Tuesday, you know, there's money here. Plenty of money.
Also,
The fact that you guys got dropped off by a Schneider Corp helicopter tells you it.
and it's not sailing in the ocean. It's actually like the helicarrier on the Avengers in the air.
No, it's sailing in the ocean. I'm
Okay.
not going down that route.
Okay.
Hi, Disney. Hi, Raksha. This is Disney. We'd like you to cease and desist.
I was asking if
That's
it was like an airship because I was like, oh, like because you said
No, it's an aircraft carrier. Is one
Okay.
side of the ship. The other side of the ship is a.
gotcha.
Uh,
It threw me off when you said it's in the air type of thing. So
could I get a feel for the room here, like what the crowd here looks like? Maybe their reaction to us strolling into the bar. We don't exactly look like the most upscale crowd, so I kind of need to know if we're blending in or really standing out.
You kind of standing out a little bit, but not bad.
All right.
Clutch is not wearing his mohawk, by the way, since we're on the ship and it's like tech is like really bad there. So yeah.
All right.
Josh is gonna sort of look at the options for food, look at Paz. This is fancy and all, but is this what you fancy?
Not so much.
No?
I thought the name was going to be a lot funnier.
Yeah, me too.
And now, granted, I did meet the largest scorpion I've ever seen today, but
Yeah.
I think the novelty is worn off.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's cool and all. Do you want to like go somewhere else? I mean, this place is kind of like dead,
I want to go somewhere where I can afford to like shove a fistful of food into my mouth and not worry about how much it's costing me.
I like that. Okay. Could Paz go and approach the bar real quick and just ask, like one of the patrons there, where a good place to shove fistfuls of food into your mouth would be?
The Busted Clam.
He had no. Paz will notice the complete lack of hesitation in that man's voice and just go, all right, my people,
So where are we going now?
to the Busted Clam.
Oh,
Also, wasn't it the Moldy Clam?
yeah.
It was
It's a
the
different
Moldy
place.
Clam, but I forgot, so I just went the Busted Clam.
You know what?
That's the colloquial name.
It's a different one. It's right across the street from the Moldy Clam. Usually when they open, you can catch the owners outside just yelling at each other like, you son of a bitch.
Well, would you really want to eat in a place called the Moldy Clam? Because I wouldn't want to eat in a Moldy Clam.
That's a good point.
So we'll go for the Busted Clam.
I think the reason Paz might have ended up with her infection was she ate from a moldy clam. That might have been how that happened.
I mean, I thought the dripping lobster was more of the thing about the clap than anything because of dripping. So
Well, that's what Paz gets for sticking it around.
Hey, you gave me the option.
I did.
What happens when you're playing with scissors?
Look, I said it the first time. I will say it again. In modern wisdom, one does not run with scissors, and one should not scissor with runs. Right.
Oh no,
I went there.
that's a call fucking yikes.
Right. My awful jokes aside, you go off to the Moldy Clam, the Busted Clam, whichever
Alright.
one you'd prefer, guys. You tell me now.
Let's set up the busted
I'd
one.
like to imagine on one side of the sign, like somebody busted the sign, so it was the Moldy Clam.
That'll do. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. So, there you are.
Redecorated as the Busted Clam.
Clutch is kind of following y'all while he's like on his deck, starting to code the program and everything. Like, looks nice. Like,
Right, so when you get into the Moldy Clam, and obviously the Busted Clam on the other side of the thing, you walk in, it's wooden floors, and just before you walk in the door, somebody comes flying out, another person coming in, like, fuck, and they're at it. And you can hear a bit of rock music in there, yeah?
All right.
And knowing Paz, and knowing Paz's nightlife sort of thing, I can see Paz just going, this is going to be a good night. Walk
Yep.
straight in.
This is my kind of place. As she walks by, she'll just casually like snap and cast Euphoria on just whoever's winning the fight.
And somebody still going at it. Bit higher willpower over here.
Pretty high willpower. All right.
Okay.
Clutch Bunny will.
I just read chat at the wrong time.
I know you did.
I saw your reaction to reading that.
Let's see.
Answers the question though. Raksha swallows.
Well, we found this out today. Raksha ain't no quitter.
Right. Joking aside, the Busted Clam is like a wooden floored place. You know, the floorboards aren't quite peeling up, but you know, it's uneven floor. It's a mess. It's all big, burly sort of guys. You know, you're talking your deep sea miners, your bikers. These are the types of people you would imagine would come in this place. There's a cage on one side, wooden bars in places, or soy wood bars, you know, set up, you know, varnished, sort of like biker barish, with a burger place at one side. You know, literally as quickly as you can, some fried form of soy meat is being fried.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, doing
Alright.
onions, that sort of lot. You know, the usual sort of burger bar joint, sort of motorbiker style bar you've ever seen.
All right.
Yeah. People behind the bar are big fuckers you wouldn't want to mess around with. You know,
Cheshire walks up. Hi, I wrestled a tiger. I am really, really hungry. Can I have a lot of...
you're the crazy bitch.
Yes!
We already heard about that. Yo, Bob, the crazy fucker from the other side of the ship's come to visit us.
Hi.
And literally, there's this guy flipping burgers, scratches his ass, looks around and goes, "What? Oh shit, let me just clean my hands." Comes over and goes,
Cleaned his hands. He actually cares. He likes her.
"We heard about you. Is it true? Can you prove it?
Yeah? Yeah!
Prove it."
Clutch, you filmed it, right?
Yeah, Clutch like hands her a copy so she can show them. Well, he already handed you a copy too, so
Oh, yeah.
he's like, "Hey, by the way," he kind of whispers, like under his breath, "See about free drinks because you know it's like free drink worthy."
See if you can play it on one of the screens on the wall or something. You can probably definitely
Yeah,
concentrate.
they'll help you put that up.
They will definitely. You will
I'll
definitely.
be like narrating. And like, so I went in and I wasn't sure if he liked me or not. So I was kind of ready for him to come pounce at me. But thankfully I was as fast as he was. He's just a little big softy though. Look at it.
So you actually get a big cheer from all the lads, you know, and that's it. You know, it's a case of like, right, okay, you get some beers, they put them down, there's no issues. They're just like, right, there you go.
Thank you.
The guy Bob just goes, "Give us 5 minutes to clean the grill. I'll get you something done up." You guys as well?
Yeah, these are with me.
No worries. And, you know, he turns off the grill after he's cooked what he's cooked. He sprays it down, cleans his hands, puts in some fucking fresh food for you. Yeah. And he actually pulls out some out of the freezer. Like, it doesn't look like soy burgers. Puts on some yellow, sort of like greasy stuff. And then just goes, yeah. And, you know, big ass burger,
Oh, yeah.
you know. pulls out
Proper
some-
real burger.
Yeah. Proper real burger, done with butter, you know, cooked properly, fresh
Yeah.
onions, the fucking lot. They do have it, you know. They
Yeah.
just don't make that much money.
Yeah, it's just the clientele here doesn't seem the type to usually spring for the
Yeah,
real
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. The clientele generally spring for beer and fights, which is why there is a hexagon ring.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's when you said cage, I wasn't sure if you meant like at cheap bars, you get like the stage behind the cage.
No.
You mean like okay?
It's like a
Meant like a
fake
fighting cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I like
Because
it.
in all fairness, if you're gonna have a fight, you might as well entertain the rest of the pub.
Yeah.
It's true.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Because there's a couple of pubs I know in Bradford that are like that. Best night I've ever had is sat down with a pint, two fucking lads starting, the DJ gets up and goes, Right, girls, since you're fighting over banging the same bird, do you want to get in the dance floor and do it so we can at least take bets? I've never seen two lads look as embarrassed in my life. They're literally like,
Nice.
you know, gee, last on microphone, she just ripped into them. They stopped. Now you finished swinging your fucking handbags? Mop behind the bar. Clean up the beer you spilt. Be good little bitches, because if not, you can go and have your cat fight on the dance floor. We can all watch.
That's
Chantel
beautiful.
was
Your
ace.
approval fills me with shame.
Chantel was ace. Right. So, on we go. You can drink all night long if you so wish to. You can get absolutely wankered, or you can tailor yourselves. You tell me what you guys do.
I'm gonna go ahead and get pleasantly buzzed because I do have to literally go escort these people downstairs at 7 a.m.
Yeah. Cheshire will drink a fair bit.
Right. If you're going to drink a fair bit, I want
Like-
you to roll me your willpower.
All right.
And
Because
your
I have
resolve.
I've got
If you
my
resolve.
thingy for toxins.
All right, then you can drink all fucking night long and you
Yeah.
can clear out the toxins. It don't
I
matter.
basically I'm gonna keep up
You can
appearance.
drink someone under the table.
Badass.
Right. You can be
Wait.
badass all night long.
Wait, in theory, then could I use heal
No.
to fix alcohol poisoning? Okay,
No. No.
I had to know for sure if that was.
You have to. I think there's a special form of heal that removes poisons.
I think you're right. It's probably a detox. Oh yeah, it's detox. Yeah.
Yeah.
With Clutch Buddy's proclivities, would I roll just to see how accurate I do get anyway, or if you know what I mean? Because
Is Clutch Bunny looking at getting lucky tonight?
yeah, and
Okay.
also
Clutch Bunny is in the place called the Moldy Clam.
he doesn't mind.
That was the.
Would
Are
Clutch
there-
be telling Cheshire this, or just sort of hoping to get lucky?
Probably like I wonder if there's any trolls here.
Oh god, that's a yes from the GM.
He hasn't did anything with the BTLs, so I'm trying to think about would he
He would indulge himself in another way.
yeah,
Pledge is feeling a little pent up, is what you're trying to say.
right, because he hasn't did any decking really. So
Chesh, if Clutch had actually said that, Chesh would just be like, okay, arm round shoulder. I'm sure we can find you someone. And just
Okay.
start looking
Okay.
around.
So we are going to roll a d6.
okay.
Odds male, evens female. Does that matter to Clutch?
No, he's equal opportunity. So a D6.
Okay. Yep.
3.
I'm dreading this. Oh god. So that's odds. So it's male.
Okay.
Right. I want you to roll me another d6.
Okay.
It's same again, odds and evens.
Okay. Another 3.
Wow. That's not a good one.
Okay. That's wonderful. Are
yeah,
you intelligent? Do you use protection?
I mean,
Wonderful. Wonderful. I don't even know how to word this.
just
I suppose
for
just
me, baby.
Rack, don't mind the fact that you won't see my hands for a couple minutes. It's fine. No question it.
Plus, do I need the roll for how drunk I get as well? Or no?
Is Clutch a top or a bottom?
He's versatile. It just depends on what the level.
Okay, we will leave it at that.
Okay.
We will leave it at that. And you go away to your cabin with your lovely troll friend, and you,
Have an evening at it.
play boarding the ship.
Nice. I can show my slide of the slug.
I like to imagine the slugs just off the screen. The slug.
Yep. We're
Okay, okay. What you guys forget is that because Clutch is inebriated, Yeah? Clutcher's gone back to your cabin and kept Dahlia up all night.
Wait, whose cabin?
The one you guys are sharing.
I thought we all. Oh, I forgot we all had the same cabin.
Yeah. Obviously, you have separate rooms, but you know,
But I'm
Dahlia will not be amused.
Now
Just
there's two different
need
sets of
that
zoning coming
anyway.
from these cabins for different reasons.
Oh, Christ. Right.
All right then.
Cheshire would like to spend a fair chunk of the night sort of talking to the locals, essentially, and telling them all about what we're going to be doing in the morning and seeing if she can round up a few more drunken...
You'll be able to round up a few more drunken people.
I-
They'll probably still be drunk when they turn up. They probably wouldn't have slept.
You mentioned there was rock music playing. Is there a band playing, or is it just over the jukebox?
It's over the jukebox.
Oh, bummer. Okay. Paz will kind of just flit around the room, just asking questions, just seeing if she can kind of get the lay of the land, see if she can't maybe help recruit a few more people for tomorrow morning too.
Okay. You do meet an interesting woman.
Okay.
Good looking.
Okay.
Elven.
Little. Oh. I was gonna say, is she a little drippy or?
She's quite happy to chat to you.
Okay. Not the question I was asking, but good to
Yep.
know.
Yep.
I asked myself, like, wait, the fucking rainy day woman again? I was like, wait a minute, we're not
No,
in Seattle
no,
anymore.
she's-
It literally couldn't be her.
Right, okay, when you said dripping, I thought you meant sexually. I'm just like, I'm not answering that. How the fuck would you know?
How the fuck are you gonna know? No, the rainy day woman, you fucking pervert.
No, she's the spirit of Seattle.
Yeah, I know. I thought about that. And I was like,
What's
wait,
she
that
gonna
doesn't
do
make
on
it- okay,
Titan?
let's just go with what Rack's on about right now. Cool.
No,
I know where Rack's brain's at right now.
The Spirit of Seattle even has vacations. I'm just saying.
Yeah, come on.
the spirit can't leave Seattle.
The spirit takes a vacation to London.
Also,
Hey,
I have an out of question, character question, not out of question. Would Sister Talia see Clutch and the lover of that night going to the quarters?
We'll roll a d6 for that.
Okay.
Roll 1d6 if you.
Can I?
Yes, you can.
Because this is part of my birthday present from Rack.
Yeah.
Awesome.
D6, and I've
That's
been waiting
hot.
all night to have an opportunity to roll it.
Roll it.
It's a 3.
Yes.
Fucking awesome.
Sister Talia walks in. I don't know what TOS covers, guys, so I don't actually want to describe this. Let's just say she just looks in, goes bright red, and goes, "Oh, so that's what that looks like."
Is it
And,
confession time yet?
Pardon?
Is it confession time yet?
Closes the door.
Join us.
Closes the door.
Yeah.
Locks the door for you.
All right. That answers that.
Oh, perfect.
If she didn't want any firsthand experience, it's fine.
I'm trying to behave with this one, guys. You're not making it easy.
I know.
If this was an off-stream
Yes.
game, I'd have probably run into that a bit more, but
It's
no.
fine. It's fine.
Are we marked for mature audiences?
Yeah.
Yeah, but as Ready Play Go have pointed out, I have to bear in mind of TOS.
Yes.
Right. We can get.
I
to
mean,
the-
the TOS is pretty liberal when it comes to
Description.
descriptions, but things that are not visually shown. But
Yeah.
it's not like
Well, how
like-
can you show visually show a troll and a elf?
you could animate
Human.
some shit.
so-
Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, don't worry. I can find that for you. No problem. I got bookmarks, dog. Let's
Oh
go.
my god, why? Why? Why did I even say that?
We need to like look at the TOS
Well-
more closely, like offline. That
Yeah.
could be after after show. Like.
Yeah.
so-
Yep.
I'm
And-
going to die of embarrassment.
I don't believe you.
You
Okay, I'm going to die of like fucking overloaded thoughts. You know me too well. Anyway, let's get back to the point.
Yes.
because we're so far off topic. We're in the Bermuda Triangle. You guys wake up in various states in the morning. Paz, you talk to this woman all night long, and she offers you her com code.
Okay.
Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Cool. Right. You wake up in the morning, and you are there with a interesting morning, shall we say. You know, you wake up in different states, depending on how much you all drink. Hungover would be one of them, but for Cheshire is right as rain. Fuck.
Hey, Paz did not drink that
Oh,
much.
It's not Paz I'm worried about.
No,
Clutch,
Yes.
you're a bit sore this morning.
Okay.
Walking is a little bit difficult, but not undoable.
The bow-legged walk of love. Okay.
You're walking like John Wayne.
Okay. So what do I need to roll?
You don't need to roll anything
Okay.
because we are not putting measurements into this.
Okay.
The
We're
damn
leaving this as it is. You're walking like John Wayne.
Okay.
And with that, we will go down to the ship, and the ship's crew all turn up. You know who've asked to. You see some of the guys from the other side of the ship with 4 or 5 canisters, and they take the said canisters off you. You're off the other guys, and they run down, and you go down with them. You go looking for the slugs, and you spend a lot of time looking for slugs. You can't find them. You can hear things. You can hear crunches. You hear a couple of shots fired every now and then. Yeah. But over the course of the day, everything gets set up, everything gets dealt with, everything gets put into... Excuse me. Everything gets put into motion. And you all finally get to a point over the course of the day where you're ready to start gassing the downstairs chambers. And they gas it the first time round, and the second, third, and it goes like that. And you then get to spend the rest of the day after the air's been recirculated and stuff. You get to the point where they start going through clear out. You don't find any eggs, no one does. But the process repeats over the next couple of days. And eventually, after the 3rd day, Captain comes to you and goes, Jims.
Hi, Captain.
That's the name.
Sorry, my mum. Jims. The ship's docking in London tomorrow. Not docking, but we're going to send you off on a skiff.
Okay.
Do you want to drop off here? Could be some work for you in the Old Smoke.
Some what?
Do we, guys?
So basically, what we're asking right now is, do we want to jump off, or do we want to leave now, or do we want to stay one more night?
No, do we want to leave for London, or are we staying on Titan?
Right, Paz.
All right.
The Rainy Lady has mentioned something to you about the Old Smoke.
Yeah. What does that mean?
Well, the Rainy Lady said you should go meet the Old Smoke.
Old Smoke. Okay. And what is that referring to?
Well, it's referring to the city of London.
Okay.
And bear in mind that you've just been told you're at the Old Smoke, and she referred to the Old Smoke as a person.
Yeah. Okay, so there's... Okay. I need to find the spirit of this city, too. All right. I suppose I'll have to jump off here then.
Are you
So-
telling the rest of the guys that?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose so. Yeah, you know, I've always wanted to visit London.
Does that mean I don't get to cuddle the tiger anymore?
Not for now.
Are you going to be coming back for us?
That depends, Jims. That depends on how long we're here for.
Also, can I get some of that Alfredo from your girlfriend if everything's like sorted and all? Like for
Sort something out if we're around. Oh, yes. Before I forget, codes. You'll need mine.
Lovely.
Andy.
Take it.
Okay, you guys get a connection 4, loyalty 2, contact, which is obviously Captain Scarlet Fox.
All right, I'll add that. I'm sorry. I just noticed a note here I had forgotten to delete from previously.
Uh-huh.
I just wrote under notes, is Cheshire illiterate? I think I answered that question, but yeah.
Connection for loyalty 2, was that?
Yeah.
Section 4, loyalty. That's better than the fucking Red Queen.
Yeah, it is because of what the captain is.
No, I would mean the loyalty. That's
Well, you've
better.
You've done a good job for her.
Yeah.
That's better than my talismonger. I'm just gonna put Scarlet Fox, and then her type is Captain.
I was gonna put Captain Scarlet type Foxy.
Type Foxy.
If you've ever seen that.
Beautiful. Aw, yeah, new friends.
Yeah.
I'm making a shitload of friends. This is great. Oh yeah, that woman gave me her code too. Did I list her at all, or?
Noted, I guess.
Yeah, I probably should note that down.
Did you get a name?
No, did I get a name? I'm gonna talk to her all night.
I didn't get you haven't got a name because I haven't made one up.
Sure. I
You
will
can
just,
talk to a person all night without asking their name. If you're drunk, then sometimes.
You can talk to a person all night without asking their name. I've done it.
Yes.
And
Me
what
too.
I can say to you is this. You wake up in the morning and they go, "Who the fuck are you?"
Who the fuck are you?
In my instance, it was like I was leaving and like we'd had this wonderful conversation. I was like, I don't actually know your name.
Because in my experience, I've woken up in someone else's bed in someone else's house and gone, "Where the fuck am I?"
Yep.
Eh,
So, alcohol, brilliant example of things not to do.
There you
Follow
go.
Ratchet's
Let's say not to.
example of what not to do.
Do as Rack says, not as Rack does.
God, yeah. Don't.
Let's
do what
learn
I've done.
Rack's mistakes and don't make the same ones.
There you go.
Let's learn from Gladplus's mistakes and not ever mention them, so you can't learn from them. So
Don't learn
that
from Glad
fucking
mistakes.
giggle says
Terrible
it all.
Brilliant. Shit, I gotta get that person's name at some point. But all right,
I'll make a name up, or we'll make a name up over.
it don't matter. This is in character. She's just like, oh yeah, I never got her name.
You'd have got the name on the you'd have got the name on the com link, I presume.
I just put under Titan Lady.
Because you're going off the ship, it's going to be like raiding a Titan to get into a knickers. So yeah, that works.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Okay, so
Hopefully, no one tries to attack her.
Just remember the Titans past. Just remember the Titans.
Never forget. Fucking hell. That's a good pull. I like that one.
all right. So are we going to the old smoke?
Paz is going to go.
If Paz is going to go, then
Yeah.
well, Paz is a new friend. Cheshire doesn't. I mean, the tiger is very appealing, but
I cannot blame you.
Plus, Clutch can always like use more footage for more programs because
It's true. It's true.
So are you guys in agreement you're going to London?
I think so.
I guess we have to ask Dahlia if she wants to come with, or if she wants.
Dahlia will do as she's told currently because the GM is in control. And if not, Sister Talia is going to drag her ass kicking and screaming.
There you go.
then Clutch would put on his mohawk and like, well, I guess we're going to Jolly O London. So
Okay, so this is what you got. This is me giving you some character in-game information about London and the city, England. Right, off the top of my head, because I haven't read the London source book for years, because it's the second edition one. I don't have it anymore.
All right.
England changed its name back to Brittany or something. Ireland changed its name to Tin Arog, or one of the old names. And I think Scotland may have done the same. Yeah. In Wales, in England, dragons came back because there's a dragon on the flag, and why the hell not? And England is currently surrounded in mist. There's always a constant low mist. Obviously, summer, it dies off, but generally you'll always find a mist in the morning at all times. London is always covered in a mist and a smog, sight fog. Yeah?
Mhm.
Doesn't seem to have any adverse effects, but it is there. Another thing to note, your characters will know about London is the only place with a strong source of gargoyles. Yeah, actual like living statues. They are there. And they don't always stay on the same building, but literally before the awakening, they were all inside of the building. They'd been carved, out of stone, and then they just came to life. And now they flitter around. Because every now and then you'll see a sheer front glass building and a gargoyle like that on the, like Spider-Man. Just stuck to it for no reason.
Just like the sun came up while it was climbing.
Yeah, basically, it just decided to face the way of the things to give everyone something to talk about. Gargoyles come in all different sizes. They're not necessarily always nice. People have been attacked and killed by them, especially the bigger ones. People have been carried away by them.
Do they need to eat, or is it just a?
That's the question. No one knows what happens to people who get carried away because some of them turn up, some of them don't.
Wait, so if some of them turn up, then surely we must know what happened to them.
Well, they got carried off and put on top of another fucking building and had to be rescued.
Oh, they're just bored and dicks.
Just like the GM can be at times, yeah. Sounds like a perfect plot device for Raksha.
It's like, hey, you know what? I'm fucking bored. Let's go fuck with that human. Put him on the roof.
Yeah. But the attacks seem random at times, other times they don't. So sometimes you may find that the attacks are just random people in the street, other times you may find they're specifically somebody from a corporation. So that is one of the things.
Interesting.
very.
One of the other things you'll notice is gun control was something that was always strongly held in England. Okay, so how does that work for the game mechanics? Well, if you guys have to purchase ammunition over in London, it's expensive. It's 40 times expensive.
Luckily, Dahlia is a walking arsenal, so.
Dahlia has a working arsenal, as do you guys. But bear that in mind. So you will get your ammunition that you took with you to Titan, yeah? Depending on how much that was, because I can't remember. And you get onto your skiv, and Sister Talia comes with you, and off you go.
There's any other people from Titan?
There's a few others. You're not the only ones, but some of them are literally on shore leave for a day or two. People turn up. Yeah. Sister Talia basically turns around to you guys and goes, I need you to follow me. I need to open my Google history because
Do we
I-
by chance see Lady?
Oh, Dave Davy.
Oh yeah.
you see Dave Davy on the docks looking really hungover and pissed off.
Coming to greet us.
Not coming to greet you, but definitely being greeted by other people.
Yeah. Coming to be picked up, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Paz will walk past and just wave him. Bye, Davy boy.
Sort of grumble.
I can't remember. Did I fix his balls or did I fix?
You fix ladies' balls.
Okay. Damn, she was in on this early.
Yep, she was.
No wonder about her. What up with that? What was she up to?
Oh, that's where we're going. It's brilliant. Okay. I don't even know how the feck you say that. Shares.
Yeah.
Just check Zoom chat and tell me how you say that.
All right.
I should know. I'm English, but
I would go with Southwark.
Southwark.
There's enough letters in the-
Southwark.
Southwark?
There's
I will post it in chat for you all
Is
to.
a place in London.
Yeah, it's a place in London. It's a
Then
borough
the W
in London.
definitely isn't pronounced, I don't think. Oh, right, it's...
Southwark, how to pronounce? Southwark. Yeah, it is Southwark.
Mhm.
The W is silent. My apologies. Strange.
English is
Pretty
a
standard for British place names, unfortunately. As far as I can tell. If
You
there
went
are-
past Failsworth the other day.
I did go past Failsworth, yes. Yes.
Excuse me, Failsworth? What?
Yes.
Yes, I went past Failsworth on the train.
Because we had a fail in getting Gladpuss home from Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to go past Failsworth to get home.
Yep. I'm not even joking. My train
No, we're not.
past Failsworth.
That's the best name for a town I've ever heard, and I cannot fucking believe
Google it. I'm serious. Failsworth is a place.
I'm gonna live there.
Uh,
No, I still don't think I quite like it as my favorite fucking UK city, Scunthorpe.
You don't want to go Scunthorpe. You don't want to go Scunthorpe.
Failsworth, UK, currently 11 degrees Celsius.
What's that in freedom units?
52 fail units.
Fail units. That's beautiful. All right. I'll allow it.
Walked into that. Right. So you go into the dark sea because it is nighttime as you're going in, and off you run, as it were,
All right.
and very slowly you notice that the city is a very busy city. You know, it's kind of like New York. It's a place that never sleeps. You know, as you come in on the docks, Dave Davies picked up, pretty annoyed at what happened, and off they go to sort things. They take them. Some people go, some people stay. You know, the usual sort of stuff. Now, you get to a point in the days you're walking around, and Sister Talia turns around and says, "Can you follow me, guys?" And she takes you to Southwark, and she takes you to a semi-dilapidated church. And she walks in, and she pulls a gun out, and it's not your usual gun. It's a cylinder tube, and she literally breaks it in half, puts a shell in it, loads it, and fires it at the floor. And a bright light emerges. Flare. illuminating the place. And she
Is that a
looks
light or a
around.
signal?
Bit of both. It's a permanent light. Second. And she looks at you and she goes, "Welcome to the graveyard of crossed bones, or the Church of Crossed Bones."
That's an ominous name.
Wait, can I do a memory check on that? I feel like I heard Dahlia say that before.
You can do a memory check.
I feel like I heard somebody say that once. This is killing me. 3 successes.
Okay. You've probably heard something about that from Dahlia, but I can't personally remember what it is, but I do get the point, if that makes sense.
Sure.
She looks at you and she turns around and says, "Welcome to Church of Crossbones, established 2014. So you know it's recent. The graveyard was last used in 1853.
Okay.
Pretty old graveyard.
Church of Crushed Bones?
Cross. Cross.
Crossbones. Ah.
I was just about to ask that as well.
There you go. There's the Wikipedia page for you guys, and I'll drop that in chat as well because it was something I actually found today. So, for anyone who can't be asked to read the Wikipedia page, Crossbones is a graveyard in Britain, a real graveyard. It is a post-medieval burial ground on Red Cross Way in Southwark, South London, where it's believed to be up to about 15,000 people to have been buried there. It was closed in 1853. Crossbones is thought to have been established originally as an unconsecrated graveyard for prostitutes or single women who were known locally as Winchester Geese, because they were licensed by the Bishop of Winchester to work within the Liberty Clinic. The area lay outside the jurisdiction of the City of London, which basically became an area for sex workers and the such. Eventually, the graveyard then became for people who couldn't afford proper burials, stuff like that. Children burials were in there. It basically eventually became a slum burial place. The tradition hasn't stopped, as Sister Dahlia explains, and now there's a large ghoul population in the area. The ghouls, however, are feral. If you see them, shoot. And she gets a set of stairs, and she points. There's a set of like book stairs. They're a bit rickety. She just points and goes, "We're staying in the rafters where it's safe. You do not want to sleep downstairs.
Okay.
And we need to take shifts of sleep patterns in case the ghouls turn up."
Okay.
Okay.
So how intelligent are they? Are we talking like wild?
Feral, right? Okay, they are wild animals, but they are human wild animals. So there is intelligence there. Okay, so what you've got to bear in mind if a wild ghoul wants to attack, it will attack ferally. But it can open doors. It can work out a lot that a door is locked. It may not be able to work out how said door is locked, but it can work out it's locked. It knows to go looking for somewhere else. It knows it can smash glass. There are things that it can do. It's
And if
not
it
like
sees people up in the rafters, it knows that it could either climb up to get them or break it down.
but it will take time to climb up.
Okay.
What you've got to bear in mind as well is that it takes time, and obviously you've got height advantage for shots. You notice that when you get up there, people have stayed here before. The wood in this section is new, or the holding material up here is new. The areas around it are well maintained. The church, for a dilapidated church, this section is well maintained. There is sleeping bags up here. People sleep up here semi-regularly by the looks of it.
Okay.
The one thing you notice is Sister Dahlia pulls the ladder up. So you, Sister Talia, and Dahlia, and the rest all get together to crush you. And I think, to be fair, guys, without Brew Manchu here, I can't really continue on with the storyline.
No, this is a good place to wrap
So
up.
we're going to have to call it half an hour early. But while we've got chat here, do you want to answer some chat questions and go into about the storyline and stuff?
Can I ask, would any of us have encountered feral ghouls before? Are they common in Seattle?
Feral ghouls are common wherever there's ghouls because the ghoul transformation process doesn't sit well with everyone. It destroys some people mentally. What you got to bear in mind is it's quite a harrowing experience to be transformed into a ghoul.
Yeah.
It's horrendously harrowing. You've got to bear in mind you lose all your hair, your bone structure changes in your hands, you grow claws, you grow sharper teeth, you lose teeth, you go through a lot of pain. Your body feels like it's tearing itself apart. You go blind, physically blind, and you only can perceive things astrally. So you begin to perceive the astral world. So fuck knows what you see there. It's quite a mentally distressing time, and it breaks a lot of people. So what you've got to bear in mind is, unless you've got someone helping you through that transformation, 9 times out of 10, unless you're strong-willed, you're going insane. You're going to become a feral. That's how I look at it. That's not necessarily how the rules state. So for you guys, I wouldn't run it that you would become feral, but for NPCs, pretty much you're going to be feral, if that makes sense.
Okay.
There is a bright side to that, which is that I guess in order to help avoid detection and keep the public perception of ghouls not so terrible, that like other ghouls who did make it through the process are normally probably keen on helping keep the feral ghoul population down, either through just helping people through that process or eliminating feral ghouls, right?
I'll put it to you this way. People, every city you go to, there's generally a bounty on feral ghouls. However, how can you tell the difference between an intelligent ghoul and a feral ghoul? You can't.
You talk to it.
But you can't. You can't talk to a feral ghoul. It will just attack you.
That's what I'm saying. You say, "Hey, how's it going?" And if it doesn't say, "Hey, how you doing? All right," then you attack.
Yeah. Basically, that's how that goes.
Like if a ghoul comes in while the ladder's up and they're like, "Hey, how's it going?" Then not feral.
It's not feral.
Oh, this is an interesting question. Do feral ghouls attack other ghouls unprompted?
No.
Okay.
They don't even attack intelligent ghouls unprompted.
Okay.
So
not edible.
That's kind of what I was thinking there. It seems like it's Fallout rules too.
Chat, do you have any questions?
Yes, hello chat. Have you any questions about any characters, any plot lines you've seen so far? Speculations you wanna run by everybody?
Any shipping?
Yes.
I want to know who you'll ship Dahlia with.
Oh yeah.
Well, Dahlia would have been like head over the side of a skiff.
Yes.
Probably same as Paz would be, because that would be a rough journey.
That's fair, yeah.
And I already kind of ruled that you've got motion sickness. So,
Well, I shipped the hell out of Dahlia X fucking Paz X Porcelain God. Definitely gonna ship that one. That's OT3, baby.
So, I'll tell you what. Let's have a look. Who's in chat with us?
We've got Poi Butler and a blue artist.
So, a blue artist. Do you have any questions about the show? Poi, you and all, since you're responding.
Everyone else is lurking and hiding. You know how, like, when the teacher stands up at the front of the chat. Now
Would anyone like to ask? Would anyone like to ask a question? And everyone goes,
"No."
And then the teacher goes, "You."
You. You know what? I have a question here, Rack. Did you always plan for us to come to London, or was that?
It was done on the fly.
Okay.
So the truth of the matter is this: I have certain jobs set up. I have ideas for jobs. Doesn't matter where those jobs happen. So this job could have happened in Seattle. This job could have happened in London. This job could have happened in France. Could have happened in Timbuktu too. Doesn't matter where it happens. It's just a job. But thematically, you ended up on a ship and you needed some downtime to be out of Seattle. It takes an amount of time to shift from. It actually takes longer than 5 days to shift from America to the UK on a boat.
Yeah.
I don't actually know how long it takes to sail the Atlantic these days.
Greta Thingamajig, she did it recently.
Who did?
The
Because Thingamajig is not a name, and I don't know how long it takes.
I can't remember. She's the young environmental girl. Fuck. They went across in a sailboat though.
Oh, I'm gonna look this up.
I'm just gonna use the Lou. Do you guys want to give a blue artist a description of your characters? Because she just asked about them.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just start us off, Clutch.
Oh yeah, just throw me under the bus there. Let's see. Clutch Bunny is, well, he's, let me look it up. I forget how tall he is now. He's 27. He's 5'8". He's got a mohawk that he wears sometimes, but other than that, he has short brown hair. He's a decker. He has a addiction to Better Life programs, or BTLs, and he really obsesses about troll penis a lot of times. And let's just say that there is reasons why he's like he is, but that's something that we kind of touched on, but kind of not, because his parents are. It was. I can't remember. It was like before we went to Titan that it kind of mentioned that his parents are very racist towards other meta types other than human. So they gave him an ultimatum. They kicked him out. He cares about his sister Bella that he sent some money to. So yeah, basically that's in a nutshell. Strong impulse control.
Yeah, very strong impulse control. This one.
Very. Yeah.
Clutch always well known for their just great decision making on the fly.
Yeah.
That's one way of wording it.
But he is a thrill seeker. He loves the decking and the action. So yeah. That's pretty much him in a nutshell. How about you, Cheshire, if you want to describe your character?
Yeah, sure. Cheshire is an elf.
Did not know Chesh was an elf for a very long time. So like episode 3 or 4, I'm gonna be honest with you.
I think I might have not even mentioned it the first episode. Like, I don't think it
Didn't mention it until it became needed to be known, which was actually rather cool.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the you can see the character portraits, the pointy ears, but apart from that, elves aren't that super distinct, other than being pale and skinny and stuff. You could mistake Chesh for a human if you didn't see the pointy ears, I suppose. Generally very averagey looking, can't really pin the gender, except occasionally you can definitely see very large-chested Chesh presenting female, or very flat chest dressing up presenting male, which hasn't come up a huge amount, but just, yeah, we'll see if we ever dig into that deeper. Chesh is really into cats, and he is the street samurai of the group. Various enhancements and stuff, and visitor.
Which is really interesting. Like, I'm excited to learn more about Chesh, and in particular their fucking cybernetic enhancements, because this is like a character trait I had floated around for Paz that I ultimately decided not to go with. But initially Paz was actually going to be afraid of people who were heavily cyborged up, just because she hadn't really encountered it before. And that was kind of a character trait. I just was like, you know what, I just don't think that's going to work with this character. But so it's interesting. I'm excited to see a little bit more about what Chesh's deal is with all of these enhancements.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out.
That's the thing in my experience, like people who are that cyborged up, was it all consensual, or was this like necessity?
Well, this is. It'll be very interesting to see if and when it comes up. Now, I'm intending to speak to Raksha a little bit more deeply about it as well, because we've sort of glossed over a little bit, discussed it a little bit, but I do have a fair few ideas.
Well, when you get
Always
back to
judgmental.
Norway and you're all settled in at home and you've had the couple of days to get over the English flu that you'll have from going back to Norway,
Yeah.
and we'll chat about it.
Yeah.
How tall is Chesh, by the way?
Elves are quite tall in Shadowrun, so she's tall.
Tall, relatively like short for an elf, but
Tall for a human.
tall for a human.
It's interesting.
Right.
How tall is V? Or V, how tall is fucking
Clutch Bunny is
Clutch.
Clutch. 5'8".
5'8"? Okay.
And what also has briefly come up about Chesh, which we also haven't hasn't come into play much with the main sort of storyline, is the fact that they have experience in the sex industry and a fair few contacts there.
Yeah. It's come up once, and it's
Yeah.
something that I want to handle quite maturely.
Yeah.
And I have to handle that maturely because it's just one of those industries where you know what I mean, you've got to.
Yeah.
But we'll.
I think it's an interesting aspect of it. A thing that I see in a lot of tabletop RPGs, where a lot of the sort of things that get glossed over is just missing entirely from the world. Stuff like sex workers and other strange professions that you maybe don't think about that much.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, it's one of those things you've got to bear in mind. There's my work history.
Yeah.
You know, so I have an understanding of a lot of things that most people don't. And then there's also the fact that before I went into this, I read Transmetropolitan, which is by Warren Ellis. I can't remember the artist, but Warren Ellis wrote it. And they did a very good section on very difficult and adult subjects, and they were handled the same way that they handle everything, but you know, it was done very well. Right.
raid coming soon.
Yeah, so shall we do the outro and then we'll
Sure.
go.
So I hope that was informative to everyone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we didn't really hear about Paz though, so.
Well,
Oh, we can.
Left
We
on
can
a cliffhanger.
yeah, I was gonna say we can leave the people wanting more. We can tell you more about Paz some other time.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us tonight for another exciting episode of Neon Statics, guys. I would hope that I think we only had one person subscribe, which was Ready Play Go, which we thank you very much for, Ready Play Go. But yeah, we do have the emotes coming, so as soon as they're approved, then you'll see it. But we do have the POG and Better Twitch TV. With that, thank you very much.
Oh yeah, I won't
yeah,
be here
sure.
next Sunday.
Oh, okay.
I hope you all have fun without me. I'll
Ah,
probably won't be able to watch. No, I probably would.
you're not going to
'cause
be able
I'll
to
be-
watch. You'll need to sleep
Yeah,
for the
I-
thing.
Yeah.
I've
Oh.
got to leave for a plane at 3 a.m. So
well, we're gonna miss you.
We will.
yeah, I'm gonna miss you guys.
We'll miss you. Well, don't worry. We won't die, and we'll try
we'll
to see if
Yeah, please don't.
and we
We'll
can.
certainly try to keep Chesh alive.
Yeah.
In
And
dual
I'm gonna
infest-
have a chat with Rax, see what Cheshire's likely to do.
we'll see about
Alright.
smuggling out the tiger out of Titan for you. Oh yeah, Dread Pirate Reynolds subscribe. All right, with that out of the way, I'm V Fergie. You can find me on all the things V Fergie. I just recently bought the Ancestors game, so I'm gonna probably look at that later on. Probably not tonight because after this, I have to go and start a fantasy football draft that we're doing later. I think at 8. So yeah, and let's go down the line of Maddie. Where can we find you, and who are you? And
What's
what
up,
do you do?
everybody? Oh, I'm a cool guy doing cool guy things. Said no cool guy ever. I'm here on Twitch quite a lot. You catch me here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as well as Saturdays here over at Ready Play Go. During the week, you catch me on my own personal channel. That's under What Up Maddie. Currently, we are playing through a couple different things. I'm actually attempting to either tomorrow or maybe on Monday, depending, finish up the first game in the Ace Attorney series. Great thing about that is it's wrapping up in a really interesting way, so I'm excited to see how that goes. And then as well, I'll actually be picking up Yakuza Kiwami from there. If you're not familiar with the Yakuza series, by the way, familiarize yourself. It's really, really worth your time. The game's also like the Zero, the prequel, is $20 on Steam. There's no reason not to get it. It's the most. I played 160 hours of the game for $20. So yeah. But otherwise I'll be doing that. Otherwise we'll be just doing our normal stuff there. Persona 4, Ace Attorney, and then usually we'll play some Star Wars The Old Republic, as well as just getting more into creative stuff here soon. Back into music, back into writing, work more on art. Good shit on the way.
Awesome. I need to check that out too because I've been
That sounds
interested
good.
in Yakuza, but never played it, and also the music as well.
Yeah, it's
Learning that you play music, I'm like going like, okay, even better. And Gladpuss, are you, and who are you? Where can we find you, and what do you do again?
Where am I? Who am I? Yes, I'm Gladpuss. I do mostly art and creative. Sometimes I do game dev. Sometimes I do game design. I can see the countdown going on. Yeah, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, other places. Yep. I can't think of anything else. That's it.
And
Greatly missed. And Raksha Lost, our lovely GM.
you can find me here. At some point, I may start doing my own stream. We'll find out.
We can always do Stardew Valley.
Yeah, at some
a
point.
good one.
And that's it, really, for me.
Yep. And I'm still waiting for our lovely Dread Pirate Reynolds to tell us about who we were rating.
I
Yeah,
believe we are raiding.
Oh,
Dissociates?
I
somebody
just saw that.
They met at TwitchCon.
Oh yeah, Societus.
Yeah, okay, that's the side.
Yeah.
I was gonna totally butcher that. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode. So next Saturday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.